Hey everybody, it's Wednesday night and it's time for Super Geeked Up.
Ching. Oh wait, no wait.
Oh wait. What are you doing? Oh my God, what a start to the show. Are you doing Wonder Woman there?
Yeah, in slow
Reflecting
motion.
bullets?
Slow motion.
Oh, from our Snyder Cut episode. Very good. Hi everybody, my name is Jeff. Welcome to Super Geeked Up. This is your live geeky pop culture show where we talk zany geeky topics, play fun geek-themed improv games. I am here with Francis Fernandez. What? What's her name? Francis Fernandez is your name.
April Fools.
That's right. That was my April
gotcha.
Fool's joke. Good.
Oh, Jeff, you.
I know. I'm such a card.
Such a card.
Uh,
Such a card. I like that.
nobody says that anymore. That's why I
No,
wanted to say it.
why not? We need to bring that back.
We should. Like Gambit, right? Like,
Yeah.
oh, you're Gambit. You're such a card. Okay.
I don't know how. There's this really cool what do you call it? A fan made film of Gambit and Rogue doing a thing, and I was like, this is really
Live
well
action
done.
or animated?
Live action with who's Julia Roberts' brother, who's always in
Eric
everything.
Roberts?
Eric Roberts is in it as the main villain. It's really good.
Oh, so it's not like it's like a kind of a real fan made one. You mean like?
Yes, yeah.
Because they got Eric Roberts.
They got Eric Roberts. Yeah, Eric Roberts
the
up for
bad guy?
everything. Yeah, he's the bad guy. Yeah.
Is he Magneto?
No,
That'd be
no,
great.
no.
Is he Sabretooth?
No,
I'm
he's
just
just
gonna
some.
name ridiculous people for him to be.
That'd be, he's Wolverine. I don't know why.
Excellent. Do Rogue and Gambit get it on?
No, well, I mean they
Do they
almost do.
kiss? Do they kiss?
He kisses her hand because he can't kiss her lips
Oh, with her glove on? Did you ever
with her
put
glove on. Yeah.
All right. So this sums up, I think, everything here. Chris says this show is off to its usual spectacular start.
Yes.
Yes, thank you, Chris.
like the things-
Chaz says SGU the Burns cut.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right. This is the 4-hour episode.
Oh, God.
Surprise! April Fools! I got you again. All right. Okay. Today is, I don't think he's in the chat yet, but still, Matt Sycamore is one of our past guests. So happy birthday to him if he's watching or if he joins us later.
Yeah, or if he watches it in post, he has some people who are greeting him
That's right.
happy birthday.
Yeah, thank you
Awesome.
guys for giving him that happy birthday wish. Thanks, Anthony, for pointing that out. Thank you, everybody, for watching. We appreciate it. Again, we are going to do some geeky games as we actually... that was a very strange start. But we're going to play some geeky games. We're going to have some geeky chat, of course, and some fun topics. We really appreciate you guys being here. We want to see all your comments in the chat here. There's a whole bunch of people already watching, so thank you guys so much. I think I'm trying to find the one. Scorpio Moon has a microwave popcorn crisis. I understand that. Yep. No, I get you, man. You're right. Like it won't cook it all, or it burns some of it. You just gotta get that right time.
You need to get the little mini kind of popcorn popper that looks like it's the cart. It's a smaller version, like a 1/16th version of the cart, but it actually pops popcorn in the little container part of it. Like it's super
really?
cool. Yeah. I see it like Target and stuff. It's a really cool little thing there. You can pop your popcorn that way.
That's right. There is lots of great fan stuff made. You're right, Victor. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh, Kathy says it's been a strange day. Oh, hey, we're just trying to bring that back to you, Kathy. That strangeness here with our intro. And hey, Decrotis is giving me excuse once again. Laissez le bon, temps brûlé, let the good times roll. All right, that's it. Because of Gambit, that's why he always says that in Gambit. When he mentions Gambit.
Yes.
That's Gambit's like one of his favorites. And Jubilee and somebody else I don't remember, but I know.
And Jubilee?
Oh, well, give it to him, Necrodius. Give it to him in the chat. What? Yeah, no, he loves Jubilee. I actually really like Jubilee too, so I'm 100% behind that.
Oh, okay. No. I thought Jubilee said that. I thought you meant that Jubilee said Liz.
That Gambit was her favorite. No.
I was like, Jubilee says that.
He says French stuff when we talk about Gambit. Necrodius is what I'm saying.
Oh, I see.
That would be great if Jubilee did say that, though.
No, I love Jubilee. I wish she had more to do in like which one was she in? She wasn't in she was in Days of Future Past.
No, Apocalypse.
Apocalypse.
It was on TV the other day, and you're right. She's in it with Jean and Scott and Kurt Nightcrawler, and they go to the mall.
They go to the mall,
and it's actually I really like the version of her. Like, oh, Jubilee's cool, but then you're right. Then like action happens and she's gone. She just gets pushed aside.
Which is
like,
weird.
why isn't Jubilee in the rest of the scene? The other three are.
Well, yeah, because she's wearing her iconic clothing. It's not like she's in generic school, like whatever clothing. She's in her outfit. Use her.
Because in the first three, I think in the classroom or something, you saw her, but it was like
you did, yeah.
You know. But this, she actually has like a real role in this one, momentarily.
Yeah, and they're like, oh no, hold off on the Jubilee.
And I like
please.
the actress; she was doing a good job.
A little less jubilation, a little more of this other stuff, please.
A little more bad movie, please, and a little less. I'm a big fan of the X-Men movies, but that one is not so great.
They're so close.
Yeah.
They're so close to making it good. So close.
I know they had Psylocke, man, Olivia Munn is Psylocke, and they didn't do anything with her either. And she had like 5 lines, I think, in the whole freaking movie. Look, menacing. Maybe it was like Zack Snyder almost. Bryan Singer was doing channeling Zack Snyder. Grimace more.
It's like, yeah, I saw that Batman v Superman movie. I think I need to add a little of that in my punch.
Yeah, let's get rid of the levity.
Yeah. I don't need all that 90s cool fun stuff. No, Tamagotchi, it's fine.
Tamagotchi. Oh, yes, that's good. All right, Chris, I think he's going to get his share of April Fool's jokes tomorrow. You're right. We're less than an hour away from April Fool's on the East Coast. So that's our first question. Francis, what is that?
Well, yeah, look, tomorrow is April Fool's Day. Everyone's favorite day of the year. Which characters would be the best and worst at pulling an April Fool's prank?
Tell us in the chat, folks, your answers from the way you delivered that. Have you had some like really bad April Fool's days?
I haven't had bad ones, but it's just that, it gets, I don't know, especially when I followed gaming news and stuff, like, it was such a sad time because they would get me excited for things. They did, it was like 2006. They did a trailer for a live action Legend of Zelda movie. IGN did this. And they're like, oh, look, it's an live action Legend of Zelda. And they made it look fairly convincing. I mean, it had like really cheap graphics or whatever, but people were excited. I was excited. I'm like, oh my God, they're going to make a Legend of Zelda movie. This is going to be amazing. And then, it was a joke.
April Fool's joke?
It was an April Fool's joke.
That's mean, man.
Yeah.
Again, folks, tell us your best and worst characters at pulling April Fool's pranks. So the magazine Game Informer, which I have a subscription to through GameStop membership, and I've read a long time. Every April they do a game in the middle of their in their magazine. They have like a few pages called Game Enfarcer.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah.
And it's their April Fool's thing, right? And they come up with all these ridiculous things, which are fun. But every time they'll get letters where people actually think that's all real, and they're getting like pissed off about stuff. I think they're fairly clear that it's not. They even say somewhere in there a parody or something,
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. They had to, because in the beginning, when they first started doing that, people believed, because people forget what day you're at school, you're at work.
Also, the magazines come out at different times, right? Like, also, April magazine will actually come out a month before, right?
That's true. Yeah. I forgot about that. Yeah. So yeah, April 6th comes out. Like, okay, I'm gonna what? Like, oh man.
This is, by the way, Victor says to this question, Batman would be the best at pulling April Fool's. Deadpool would be the worst. That's great. That's maybe this is an April Fool's joke. His answer, maybe, because I would think the opposite. Wait, oh no, really? Wait. Oh, you guys really? Hang on. So explain this to me, because I thought people would say Deadpool would be great at pulling April Fool's pranks.
I think because he'd take it too far.
I get what you're saying. Okay.
Like he would just take it that one step too far, and it no longer is a joke.
This is what these people. Yeah, that's what they must be going with. You're right. Like Joker, he would be like so too evil about it, too crazy.
Yeah.
Tony Stark. Oh, I can see Tony Stark doing some fun stuff.
What, you didn't like being covered in acid? Oh, I'm so sorry.
That's a great Mark Hamill joke.
Yeah.
By the way, I like this from Tammy. Tomorrow's my husband's birthday. Biggest joke my military
mother-in-law ever pulled
on me. I just kept thinking MILF, like it's missing an F. Biggest joke my mother-in-law ever pulled on me. Okay, I like that, Tammy. Excuse my weirdness. Let's see. Tammy said the DJ's in Madison, Wisconsin. That's the area where she lives. And people convinced that the town was going to fill potholes with art, then epoxy over them. Okay. Interesting.
Yeah. The only thing that I remember about potholes, which was not an April Fool's joke, was they like this town decided to spray paint penises on all the potholes where all the potholes were. So it forced the city to fill the potholes to get rid of the to get rid of it.
Like random people.
I forget what city it was, but it was a city that did it in Europe somewhere.
That's awesome. I love it, man. That's a good idea. Let's see here. Scorpio says, I like this trend. Worst Professor X is he can just make you believe anything anyway.
That's true.
Yeah.
You find this funny.
Victor says, okay, I'm not the only one who saw that in Mother. Hey, Chris, New Orleans has some of the worst potholes in the country, he says.
Wow.
In Baton Rouge, actually. But there you go, Chris. Get your friends. Go paint penises on all the stuff. Tell him Francis told you to do it.
But
Not me, Francis.
Do it tomorrow, though. Just do it tomorrow. All day tomorrow.
That's right.
Then you have at least an excuse.
At all.
Yeah.
Listener's mate says She-Hulk could get a job as the weather forecaster and trick the news crew that she really wasn't there by just standing in front of the green screen.
You know she'd have to be naked for that, though, right?
Well, maybe that's probably what he wants to.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
And there was all those jokes in the comments about her being naked with a. I don't know if you were
really.
The guest talked about it or DC Action Hour.
Oh.
They did this one thing of comics where it was like she breaks the fourth wall, right, in comics. So
yes,
it would be like to get the ratings up or something. It was something about like if this happens, I'll jump rope naked, and they had a cover with her jump roping naked, but the rope spinning so quickly,
so fast,
blocking out her private areas. And another picture I've seen online is her like she's naked with a Daily Bugle just covering her, like a paper holding it in front of her.
Oh, that's funny.
They used I don't know. They used to like do weird stuff with her, like being naked in the comics.
Well, she was
trying to be fun with it too, I guess.
Well, she's very comfortable with her body.
I appreciate that.
Yeah,
it's a good body. Well, she was always more of a, which is I liked her. She was a fun character. That's why I liked her.
Yeah. Never took things too seriously. Yes. Yeah.
Oh, Victor paints dicks around town all year long. Great.
Well, there you go. Probably everything gets fixed around your town.
I like this answer from Scorpio. Can you imagine the kind of tricks Domino could pull with her luck powers? That's really
oh my God,
great
yeah.
answer. And Domino's one of my favorites. Who does not get talked enough about, I think. So thank you, Scorpio. I love it. Mm-hmm. I was thinking Bobby Drake, Iceman, because depending on which version, there are versions of him where he's kind of a fun prankster type character, right?
Yeah.
So I think he could pull some good pranks. He'd be
I could see that.
Spider-Man, probably, right? Even Peter Parker might.
Oh, Spider-Man is probably he's probably one of the best, actually.
And he would be like harmless, I think, right? Like fun, but not they're gonna hurt you or something,
Yeah. Oh yeah. He's a pretty wholesome kind of dude. Like he wouldn't do anything that is, he might like erase a letter from like a billboard, and instead of saying Puck Man, it's Fuck Man.
What?
Because that's that's the story of Pac-Man, right? Because in Japan it was called Puck-Man, and they needed to change it to Pac-Man because they were afraid that if they brought Puck-Man to the United States, they'd change the P into an F. And
really?
Yeah. You learned that from Scott Pilgrim versus the World.
Great. Okay. Who do you think would be the best or worst?
Well, I had someone for the worst, which I think would be Superman. Would be the worst prankster because he's way too nice a guy, right? Like he's gonna before the prank even happens, like, oh, citizen, I did something like I put like a puddle there so you'd fall in it. Ha ha ha. Oh, ooh. And he'd just fly away like, sorry about that, and the prank would never happen because he's just way too wholesome and just way too nice about everything. Or
he'd be in the Daily Planet. He'd be like, haha, Lois, did you see? I corrected all your spelling. Was not a good prank.
The thing is, for Lois, she'd just be pissed. She'd be like, what the she'd just be so angry at him.
Jeff and Francis have the good, clean, fun answers tonight. That's right.
Well, I could think of something dirty. Don't worry, we got all night.
Scorpio says he had fun playing pranks with the character Sarah in Dragon Age. Third one, Dragon Age Inquisition. Is that right? Scorpio. Okay, this kind of blend together for me a little bit. Oh, Kyle just joined us. Has Jeff mentioned Kim Possible yet? No, Kyle, but hang tight. I will absolutely mention her in their second geeky question.
Because I was going to say
that question exists.
She's not much of a prankster anyway, really.
Oh, but since Kyle brought that up, Ron Stoppable, I think, would be a good prankster.
Yeah, I can say that.
Maybe actually he would backfire on him, but he would probably try to pull some pranks. He wouldn't mind doing that.
Yeah.
And then they would just wind up with his pants falling down, like that happens every episode.
Really?
I know you haven't watched enough. That's
I know, apparently not.
That's a recurring thing.
Oh, okay.
Wade actually, he's the computer tech guy who helps them.
Yes.
He might like to pull some pranks too. I can see that. Oh no, of course, the twins, the dweebs, she calls them, her younger brothers, her twin brothers.
Oh yeah,
they pull pranks all the time, man. That's all they're there for.
Oh, now I think of like Looney Tunes characters. Bugs Bunny would be a big prankster.
Like he's the king prankster, right?
He is the king prankster. Yeah.
Mickey Mouse, Mickey Mouse is not really a prankster, right?
No, Mickey Mouse never found himself in weird. Well, okay, back in the day when it was black and white, he fought Mortimer Mouse for the love of Daisy.
He was going to be Mortimer. They actually made a Mortimer.
There was a Mortimer Mouse, yeah,
because he was going to be Mortimer at first, right?
He was supposed to be. No, it was Oscar the bunny. I wasn't a bunny. Was it Oscar?
But then they were gonna. When it was a mouse, they were gonna name him Mortimer. At first, Disney. That was.
Well, he is a mouse.
I know, but Mickey wasn't going to be Mickey. He was.
He was going to be Mickey. I don't know, actually. That's a good question. I actually don't know about that one.
All right. Victor says the Flash would be a good prankster, or from the Flash, the Trickster, right? That's his whole name.
Oh, geez, that is yeah.
I can see that certain versions of the Flash, particularly Wally West, right? I think would be a good prankster.
Wally, yeah. Oh, who are they introducing? They're introducing a new West too in this season. I forget which one.
Well, I'm so behind on the show, man. In the show, they're introducing a new West.
Yeah, in the show, there's a new West.
What do you mean, like a baby West?
No, a new brother, a brother they never knew existed.
No, you got to be fucking kidding me.
No, I'm not kidding. It's another West. It's another West.
This season of the Flash TV show,
I believe
Iris
it's this
has
season.
Another unknown brother.
Oh no, but the what was it? The gimmick is you'll never know, or you'll be surprised by his parentage. And like his name is West. Like, unless it's like a stepbrother, maybe the mom has a kid that neither of them know about. Maybe.
But Wally is not.
It's not Wally,
gone, right? Yeah,
Wally's gone. It's another West. Who's going to be another speedster? I believe they hint at least based on the article. Yeah.
Chris agrees that Bugs Bunny is definitely the best tune prankster.
Oh yeah, 100%. Oh yeah.
Nate, wrong one, mentions after Data got his humor chip from Star Trek, he would be a great prankster. He would imagine he set up the replicators to be sewing machines. Whenever Picard would say, "Oh God, make it so." Okay, I get it. And I do know that Brent Spiner does a great Picard impersonation. Mm-hmm. So,
you know how many people get married whenever he said engage? Oh.
Oh, all right. I get it. Took me a second. Well, but then he can marry them because he's the captain. So
that's true. That's true.
Chris thinks Roadrunner would be a close second for prankster.
Yeah, he's the quiet prankster because he's always.
Oswald the Rabbit was one of the rabbits.
Oh, thank you, Oswald the Rabbit. Yeah, that's the one.
Victor's only up on Supergirl. I'm only up on nothing anymore, unfortunately. We used to do a show every week where we talked about all these shows, but. Lizzie, good. Yes, I'm glad you can finally post. Great. Thank you.
Yay. Love that.
Oh, yes, I do remember that. That was too far. That was terrible. I did not like that.
I don't remember, but it's been a while. It's been like 3 years since Orville's been even out, right? Like since the last Orville.
Like the android guy,
that's right.
Arm off or something, right?
Yeah.
He woke up without a leg. It was like gross, man.
Yeah. He amputated an arm or a leg or something. Yeah.
Let's see here. I taped pens down on April Fool's Day. No wonder I am off tomorrow. Okay.
What I used to do in my office on April Fool's Day is because mice, in the early 21st century had optical drives instead of little ball things. So you just put a little piece of tape under the mouse, and they try to move the mouse and it would never move, and they're like, what the hell's going on? It can't move.
Is that what you did?
Mm-hmm. Or I would take a screenshot of their desktop, and I forget what I did with that actually, because I remember taking the screenshot, but then I don't remember what the second part was.
Their screen, so they thought
so it was their
screens or something.
Like it. So when they tried to click, that's it. When they tried to click on the icons, it would never open. So, I mean, it was it's fairly non-destructive type of pranking. So, Gesundheit.
Thank you. Sorry, having a sneezing attack. All right, let's see here. Scorpio says, if we're going cartoons, better watch out for those Animaniacs.
I still have to watch the new season. I haven't seen it yet.
Mm-hmm. All right. So that was some April Fools chatting. You can keep putting your choices on the chat. If you just joined us, we were talking best and worst fictional characters to do April Fools pranks. All right, let's go to our first, the Geeky game. Ridiculous rhyming, one of our favorites. So in the chat, folks, we need, what was that?
Something we haven't done since episode 300.
No, actually, we did it 3 weeks ago.
Did we 3 weeks ago? All right.
Yeah, I was looking at
who do we do it?
But it's a good one. No, I think it was just us again. It's a good one to do when it's just us. That's why I'm bringing it out. In this game, folks, we are going to speak only in rhyme in this scene. So we need some characters from you guys, some characters for us to play, fictional characters. And then we'll get a scene suggestion, and then we will do some amazing rhyming. And by amazing, I mean terrible.
Terribly amazing.
There you go. That's great. Amazingly terrible? No, the other way around. So give us some character suggestions. Later in the show, we will talk. Last week we did a female Justice League, like who we would put on that team. So this week we're going to do female animated teams, so like female animated characters that we think would make team up well. And then we're going to do Ask SGU Anything, which we haven't done since last season, where you guys get to ask us anything you want. Oh, we got Superman and Batman. That's a good pair. Oh, Cookie Monster. I love Cookie Monster. He's my favorite Muppet by far.
Oh man,
Sesame Street character. I always confuse this. Are they considered Muppets Sesame Street characters?
Yeah.
Or separate?
No, they're Muppets. Yeah, they're in the Muppet universe.
They're still Jim Henson like things.
But yes, Jim Henson made them. Yeah, created them. Much of that universe that is now on HBO because of adult content.
What?
No, I'm kidding. HBO owns Sesame Street now, but I don't know why. Of all the things to own,
I'm going to be Cookie Monster then, because I've never gotten to play Cookie Monster.
Okay.
Winnie the Pooh. We got Thor meets Captain Picard and the crew of the Enterprise. Got some Roger Rabbit, Jessica Rabbit here, Captain Planet. What do you think? What do you want to be?
Let's see. Wait. So you're okay. You're Cookie Monster. Okay, then I think I'll be Captain Planet.
Okay, what a pairing. All right, thank you guys for those great suggestions. So in the chat, folks, what are... I don't know. Should we get a scene or should we just go?
I don't know. I mean, can we just go? Marvin the Martian. No, I don't want to do a voice today. I want to hear Jeff's Cookie Monster, so I'll stick to Captain Planet.
All right, give us a suggestion. What are Captain Planet and Cookie Monster doing?
I can't wait for this. I'm really excited for this because yeah.
I was doing I'm practicing when I mute my mic.
Okay, yeah.
Before I get started. All right, folks, give us teaching Captain Planet teaching Cookie Monster how to eat healthier. That would make sense, actually, right?
That's good. I like it. I'm a fan. I'm a fan.
This is ridiculous rhyming. I'm Cookie Monster. Francis is Captain Planet, and the scene is Captain Planet is teaching Cookie Monster how to eat healthier. I also like this one, Scorpio. Thank you for sending that in. Lots of good choices here. Thank you. But we'll go with Chris's. Yeah, teaching me how to eat healthier. All right.
All right. I guess I'll start because I want the Cookie Monster to be unveiled to the
Okay,
world
good.
because this is going to be funny. Hello, Cookie Monster, my old friend. Have you been eating well and making amends?
Hang on, I'm not gonna.
I love you have to mute it. Like, hold on a second.
It's getting worse, by the way. It's getting worse.
Yes.
Oh, Captain, I eat bad. You fly from the sky, you really rad.
Oh no, Cookie Monster. That power is no good. You should eat healthy things like carrots and food.
Me thought this episode was speaking in rhyme. I guess I had the wrong time.
I thought I rhymed on that last thing I said, but look, eat these veggies. They're not alive, they're dead.
Veggies. Oh, they do not look very sweet. Hey, Captain Planet, stop sucking on that teat.
I can't help myself, Cookie. This she's one hot mama. As a matter of fact, she's my sexy tostada.
Oh God. That sounds very yummy. Is she your mummy?
I don't know what you mean when you say things like that, but if you eat all those cookies, you're gonna get really fat.
Getting fat is very bad. Why am I speaking French? If it's not your mummy, maybe it's your dad.
Oh, God. Monster, oh no, what have you done? It's not my mom or my dad. It's my sexy honey bun.
A honey bun sounds really sweet. Abstinence is the lesson of this episode of Sesame Street. The end.
And see.
All right. There we go.
Where are we going? I love your Cookie Monster, by the way.
The first time I did it mute, it was actually good, and then I lost it.
I like that you default to French when you're like...
Yes, no matter what I'm doing, it defaults to French. Martha was apparently enjoying that. This just went totally off the rails. This week at SGU, Captain Planet takes on a new global epidemic: diabetes and obesity.
And apparently, hot mamas and daddies.
Right. I was, depending on where you went with it, I was going to try to work in no, I was talking about mummies in Egypt, but I couldn't. I couldn't make that rhyme correctly with the way we went with it.
Yeah, I couldn't. I
What
can't.
in the world happened to this segment? Who knows?
I mean, this is, it's all part of the rhyming.
Oh, thank you, Scorpio. I was trying to work in Sesame Street at the end there to the right. All right. Oh, Victor made butterscotch oatmeal cookies. Hey, there you go. Cookie Monster would like that.
Oh, man, I want cookies.
They did try to have cookie, right? That's right. They tried to change him to carrots at one point. But I think he can still eat cookies now, right? He's back to that.
I'm pretty sure he still eats. I mean, otherwise he's Carrot Monster.
Right. So they didn't just, but they tried to make him healthier at one point.
Oh yeah.
I just think he's hilarious, man. I don't know, just the sound he makes, right? That was not.
Oh yeah, and he just yeah, of course, because hello, Bert. That's the only thing I think that's the only voice I can do from because I don't remember any of them. I don't even remember what Cookie Monster. I mean, I'm sure that's what Cookie Monster sounds like, but I don't remember. It's been so long.
Cookie. It's like that kind of me want cookie.
Oh yeah, he has the simpler language, right? Like he doesn't do the full sentences. He just like shortens it up. Yeah, I mean, because it's been so long since I've seen anything Sesame Street.
He's in a commercial now for like DoorDash or one of those places or something.
Oh wait, is it anything like the Patrick Stewart?
No, and I don't know if it's DoorDash, but it's something about. It must be because it's about food delivery. But Grover, Super Grover's in one.
Mm-hmm.
Where this guy opens a door and she's like, I got this huge pack of toilet paper delivered, right? And he's like, oh, that's for Grover. Put it right there. And then he comes flying in and lands on it. It's like, oh, perfect timing. Like, because he was crashing at Super Grover. And then with Cookie Monster, this guy comes to the door and they're like, there's 4 different people there with different food. And they're like, I didn't order all this food. And then Cookie Monster shows up. He's like, perfect. He's like, oh, okay. Yeah, Cookie Monster ordered all this food.
All right. I need to see that commercial. Commercials are getting good
friends
again.
Over.
Commercials are actually getting funny again, so good. Thank goodness.
Let's see here. It was how to change the topic from healthy food. That's right.
Yeah.
From healthy food to sex.
Yeah.
Very appropriate on Sesame Street. All right, folks. Again, we're going to talk some animated characters, female animated teams. We're going to do SGU Anything later. For After Hours tonight, we're going to do a little monster movie fun because Godzilla
Kaiju
versus Kong came out today.
Kaiju.
Actually, I was up, obviously, as usual, late last night, like, I don't know, 3 a.m. or something, right? And then I turned on HBO Max, and that was the first thing that came out. I was like, oh, of course, right? It's overnight. They've already put it up. I didn't watch it because I still haven't, which I don't think matters at all, that I haven't watched those Godzilla movies.
I haven't seen King of Monsters. I saw the first one. I haven't seen King of Monsters.
I don't think it's on, even though Mark said, I don't seem to find that on there. I got to search more, maybe. I don't know if it's on HBO Max or not, the King of Monsters.
No, no, there's a bunch of Godzilla movies on there. I saw it recently. Yeah.
Oh, that one's on there?
I'm pretty sure it is, yeah.
Because the first Godzilla, in that 2 movies, the first Godzilla is.
Right. 2. The Ferris Bueller Godzilla is on there.
It's not?
I think it is.
Oh, that one I can do without, actually, again.
No.
I mean, it's okay. But I don't, let's see here. I'm just looking. Oh, that's right. He's a cord cutter. Victor, he misses commercials.
Yeah, I haven't seen a commercial in a long time. I'll have to seek him out.
He remembers Cookie Monster singing a song about healthy food
in the 80s.
In the 80s. Okay. Zen came in at a perfect time. What about sex?
Baby.
Yeah, I was thinking
you
that.
And me.
Let's talk about. All right, we'll stop singing. Well, Zen, you just missed the amazing scene with Cookie Monster and Captain Planet that somehow changed from eating healthy to having sex.
Sucking on a nipple, apparently.
And a teat.
Teat. I'm sorry.
Come on, I'm right. It rhymes with neat.
Teat.
It was a ridiculous rhyme. You go back and watch that, Zen. It was a lot of fun.
They can't be beat. All right.
Sex is part of a healthy life.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Listeners Mate says, yes, the Sesame Street DoorDash commercials air during the Super Bowl. That's where they promote it. It's like, okay. All right, folks. So, yes, we're going to do all that later. But first, we're going to give a shout out to our Patreons.
Yes. This is a super geeky, jokey thank you to all our patrons out there at $10 a month or more. I apologize ahead of time. Marie and Justin Duran from KLI Grand. Oh, and a thank you to Craig Allen Billiards.
Why are you laughing like an anime girl?
I don't know.
That's great. Keep it up. It's great.
A huge thanks to Rachel Ray.
She's really cooking.
I know, right? Oh.
What? I thought you're doing them.
A huge thank you to Victor Spider. And thanks to Tammy and her daughter.
So bad.
I know. And thank you to Kyle Schwab, a modern approach to investing in retirement.
That was good.
And of course, thanks to Kat Bradchevy.
Because it's Bradford, folks.
Yeah. Oh, and thanks to Gabriella Drea. instead of Xena.
Xena, because it's Xena, Zendria. Okay, yeah, I get it.
And of course, hey, thanks not just to Jaloo, but Jalme. I got nothing for Cethos. Thanks.
Gotta do something. You gotta do something.
And Cethos, you're the Bethos.
Okay, that's good. Let's never do this again on April Fool's Day.
Well, I'm like, how can I do a joke for these? I can't do any jokes. Right? Like, what can I do a joke?
I thought maybe you're gonna play off the Cookie Monster Captain Planet thing.
But
no, that would be worse depending on how you did it. If it was made all about sex.
if I had known ahead of time we were doing Captain Planet, I would have been a little bit more prepared. But I'm like, it's the day before April Fool's Day. I'll make fun of make their names weird. Yeah.
Well, seriously, thank you everybody very much.
Thanks,
to all the people, to everyone who's supporting us on Patreon. Folks, so patreon.com/super geeked up is where you can go. And we really would appreciate your support. And I know I certainly have felt this last year. I know we understand if you can't. It's been a bit of a rough time, of course. But we do work hard to provide you with content, though, right? And there's, at this point, I think, 500-600 videos up on the Super Geeked Up YouTube channel in total. We did we did 2 last week alone. If you're able to, we would appreciate it. And if you like supporting things like HBO Max and Netflix, while we don't have as much as that, obviously, if you can give $1 or $2, even if you think that's worth it, that would be very much appreciated. Because all indie creators, not just us, but everybody out there, like Josh, who's in the chat, who works with Francis at POI, everybody like that works very hard to try to make content, and we appreciate your support. So thank you.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
All right. Let's see here. Tammy says, here's a question for you. Who would be good and who would be bad at the Birds and Bees talk? Because we were talking about between fictional characters, she means, I think.
Oh, I was going to say between
not between us.
No, I mean between Captain Planet and Cookie Monster. I think Cookie Monster would be better at.
Yes. Captain Planet would just be like, well, when you combine your body parts, I gotta go.
I like to call them powers. And when you combine your powers,
and by powers, I mean your PP and your
and your JJ.
Please stop, Captain Planet.
Yeah, well, Cookie
save
Monster,
the world or something. Can we save the environment?
Cookie Monster, like, when boy like girl and girl like boy, they do stuff. Ha ha ha! Cookies.
He eats her cookies. I'm sorry.
All for the nookie. All for nookie to get that cookie. I tell you what.
Oh yeah, that was the song.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a Limp Bizkit song, isn't it?
Limp Bizkit. That was their first hit. Did it all for the nookie.
Limp Bizkit. He just screams the whole time.
So he can get that cookie. And put it up your Put it up your
Yeah, wait. Stick it up your. It's just bleeped out, right? That part.
He says cookie. Put it up your. Yeah, he says cookie.
Like your ass.
I don't know what the cookie is. I never knew what the. Okay. He actually said cookie, like a cookie. So I don't know what the cookie is. Yeah. But yeah.
All right. Well, never mind. I think I know. Thank you, Victor. He says you both work hard until the days.
Thank you.
That's very
that's
kind
awesome.
of you. I really appreciate it, man. And thank you for your support. He's one of our Patreon. Odo could give the most vivid illustrations of sex talk. I know, man. Right? That's always comes up sometimes, right? Like, oh, how big does Odo make his penis? Well, that's actually perfect, right? He makes it the perfect size for whatever woman he's with. Right?
But here's the thing: he doesn't have to, because he pretty much turns into like a gelatinous blob and goes, "All right, I'm going to be liquidy all over you now. All right, you just stay there."
I love that impersonation of Odo. So I don't know what it was. But...
I don't know. He has that really scratchy voice.
Well, he does that in a scene with Kira. Actually, he does kind of surround her. She kind of gets to experience like what it's like. So that it's true. They do that. It's kind of like a sensual thing, kind of a romantic thing. All right. This is quite a show already. Remember, folks, if you missed it, this past Saturday, there was a WonderCon. Well, WonderCon at Home was this Friday and Saturday, this past one. And I was part of a panel on Saturday, which is a super fun guide to Dungeons and Dragons and tabletop RPGs. It is up there on the Comic-Con YouTube page. And actually, I have it up on the homepage of Super Geeked Up. Just scroll down slightly. It's like one of the third maybe video down or something. Or there's a link to it. Just click on that and you can watch it later. We had a lot of fun on that one. If you want to check that out. Who is... Oh, you're overthinking about Odo having sex. That's all he thinks about, Victor.
Yeah.
Who's Captain Mercer?
From the Orville. Captain Mercer's from the Orville. He's
is that Seth MacFarlane's?
Yeah, that's Seth MacFarlane's character.
Oh, Ed Mercer. Is that really? Yeah. I forgot his last name. That's a terrible
it's Mercer.
name.
Yeah.
Actually, the names are not great.
No, they're not memorable. They're not memorable.
No, they're not.
Sure. Yeah.
I love the first season, but then the second season fell apart for me. I can just imagine. Well, first a boy meets a girl, they fall in love, then she goes and screws every other alien in the verse. That's funny. I like that.
That's very accurate. Very accurate. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, hey, you know what time it is? Before we get to our next super geeky question, reface
time.
Is this? Wait, do that again. Is this your reface?
Reface time.
Oh, you have to do that every time for the I'm going to intro the segment. So Tammy did a whole bunch of quick ones for us.
Remember, we have to talk over. Wait, they're too short to talk over? I'm guessing.
This first one's 15 seconds.
All right, let's do it.
They're not all that short. Okay. So, folks, here we go. This is either me or Francis, or sometimes both of us, in famous roles for movies. Our faces are put onto these characters. I get to go first. Here we go. Hey,
you're Jim Carrey.
I'm the Mask, baby.
Smoking.
Oh, is that what he says?
Yeah. Have you seen the Mask?
Right here, right? Yeah.
Smoking.
Yeah. All right, there's that one.
That's what's a cat? That's oh God. Oh my God.
Hey.
Oh, you're Jessica Alba.
Jessica Alba. How hot do I look? Want to see me turn invisible with my underwear on?
I was gonna say, where's that scene?
I know. Oh, I know. I'm not in that scene. It's too bad. I would look super sexy then, right?
Oh yeah, look at you being all Henry Cavill.
Oh yeah, I'm Henry Cavill. What is this
I can only
movie?
I can only tell from his hair. No, he's working out for Man of Steel.
Okay.
Oh my God! Wait, go back to. Oh no, wait, no, wait till the end. I want to see that
picture of him.
Yeah, I want to see.
Hang on.
Too fast.
Hang on. There we go.
Wow. Well, if you took the glass, see, the thing is, you can't have the glasses on because then they're gonna mistake you for both Clark Kent.
They'll know Clark Kent and Superman. They'll give it away. But you know what doesn't give it away? When Batman and Lois Lane in Snyder Cut, well, actually both cuts really, one or the other, keep saying Clark to Superman in front of all the police officers.
Yeah. Oh my God, it happens so often. Oh man, Clark, you need to get out of there, Clark.
Oh, look who you are.
Oh my God,
that looks so disturbing.
That's so disturbing to me. I don't like it to be precious.
Actually, when you're really doing there, he's like, "Oh, how big is Odo's dick?"
I can only think of Odo's dick.
Okay, here you are.
Michael from The Office.
I never watched it. Is that Steve Carell's character?
That's Steve Carell's character. Yeah. That's what she said.
You look good, actually, dude. Your face fits really well on him.
Yeah, no kidding.
Look at you're having such a great time.
But Martha hates it. She thinks it's nightmare fuel. Oh no, I think it's for Smeagol, actually.
For Smeagol. Yeah. Smeagol. That's got to be that. Here you look at this. Here you are.
What is? I don't find him and kill him.
This is from
that baseball episode I haven't seen.
This is from the Niners episode on DS9.
From that episode I haven't seen. Oh man.
That's when they're trying to find which Vulcan to tag.
Oh.
But my favorite line from this episode is, again, this is the DS9 crew is on the hall suite, excuse me. They're playing the Vulcan team. And when the Vulcan team comes off the bat, Cisco's like, let's get some chatter out there. Like, hey, batter, that kind of stuff. Mm-hmm. And they're all saying that. And then Worf's like, death to the enemy. That's what he yells at them.
Find him and kill him.
Yeah. Yeah, she said yes. It was Smeagol.
Okay, good.
She was disturbed by. Oh, and Chris won't get that out of his head. It says you could definitely look the part of Michael Scott.
Yeah. I'd love to run a paper
Mask
company.
is a good prankster. You're right. Speaking about April Fools. All right, what do we got next? Thank you, Tammy, for doing these. Oh, here's the Niners episode. This
you're
me
Kira. You're Kira.
No, it's actually not Kira.
What the ear thing?
I know, but it's the why the I can't believe I'm blanking. I even met her. It's who meant she marries your Ram, the Ferengi who's Worf's brother, and she marries Ram. She's Neela. Help me out in the chat, please, folks.
I don't know, but
it's Chase Masterson is the actress.
Oh, okay.
She's Bajoran as well.
I don't like. I can't do his voice, but he has very. I'm sad,
brother.
Oh, brother, can you help me out here, brother? I don't like being Ferengi. Oh my god!
Oh, look at this.
Jadzia
Dax from
Jadzia.
the Trials and Tribulations. You can see the face pops up.
Yeah, I mean,
Look, dude, look how
it's not
sexy
100% still.
Look how
it's
sexy
still,
I look in that Starfleet.
I know, man. Those skirts were short.
Here we go. This is the one that's really gonna scar you, folks.
Oh yeah.
Oh god, here it is.
Oh my god.
Look at you right there.
God.
That's my favorite.
I am Leia.
I really wanted to be Leia too, man.
My
You want to be on this? Particularly on Endor.
Oh, that's so uncanny. Oh my goodness. Oh man, I'm so sorry, Han.
I'm trying to get to where's the one? Oh, there we go. Yeah. I don't know. I like this is that's the best one.
I mean, it's pretty. I mean, it's if Leia could grow a beard and a mustache. Bam.
Sorry. By the way, folks, we may start doing these as podcasts. If you're listening to this and not watching it, we just did a bunch of refaces. I'm sorry, that's not quite as good for a podcast.
Wait, are we really?
I've been thinking about it. I've been thinking about it, yeah. I haven't talked about it yet because I forgot about it, but I kind of wanted to. Well, one of our guests gave me an idea that he wants, like we inspired him to start using StreamYard and then just dump it onto a podcast. And I was like, we should probably do that too, man. Why not, right? Why not get extra exposure? My eyes are bloody. No, not bleeding, but bloody. Okay, they're already bloodied. From Victor, Martha, you look sexy. Now I know what to give you for Christmas. That's the best comment, Martha. Oh no! So she's not gonna wear it. You're gonna wear the slave girl outfit. And Martha, you can dress as Jabba. By the way, that is no way saying anything about the weight. I don't even know what Martha looks like. Because Jabba, has you in the thing.
Oh yeah, no, she's good.
Also dresses Han.
You heard that now, Martha. You're Jabba
not going to be Martha at all, please.
You're Jabba now. Well, I'm going to tell her that.
Who wants to be called Jabba? Who wants to be called Jabba, right? I didn't mean it like that. I just
I'll be the one to let her know. It's like, hey, if I'm going to dress up as Leia, you're going to dress up as Jabba. Or Salacious Crumb. Either one.
Oh, that would be good. Salacious Crumb. But then it'd be so annoying. I can't even do it. I can't do his voice. It's so, I hated that guy. I've always hated that guy. Oh, here's Chaz. Yes, he's doing the Luke thing at the end of Empire.
That's not true.
That's impossible.
Can't believe I kissed Luke.
Yes, she is a Dabo girl. Okay, nobody's tell me her name. All right. Tila. What the heck? I'm gonna look it up in a second.
Tila Tequila.
Yes, that's it. Tammy said she made the same dress as Dax from Deep Space Nine. She added 8 inches because and it's still super short. Okay, yes, I see.
Yeah, I bet at 8 inches it's like doesn't even get to your knees. Like that thing was super short.
She's right. In the old days, operations officers wore red, command officers wore gold, and women wore less. Just that little clip reminded me of the quote. Yeah, that's Dax says that in the scene actually that the women were less. Martha's totally okay with being Jabba, I guess. Okay, cool, Martha. You're a good sport. That's great.
Yeah. Well, I mean, again, remember season 1 or episode 1 of Next Generation, the men were wearing dresses too. So
in season 1 of what? Oh, Next
Generation.
Yeah. Lita. I just looked it up. Lita is the name of the Bajoran who marries Ram.
Mm.
Why are you being Yoda now?
I don't know. Vegeta.
Thank you, Tammy, for all those refaces. Those are always a lot of fun. We're cheer pants. That's a good idea, actually. Yeah. Who's Bill Theis? Did he design those skirts?
I think so. Probably. He was probably a costume designer.
But you're right. The men did also have. Oh yeah, thank you for watching, Chris. Sorry you're having problems. Join us back if you get it back going. Some men did have in the first episode, right? And
then they never did it again. It was just that one episode. And they never did it again.
And the women didn't either, right? They just totally got rid of it.
No, everyone started wearing the straight, not unitard, but yeah.
Yes, which is a better.
The bodysuit.
You have the pull down.
The Picard maneuver. No, but the thing is, what I like about it is because it makes more sense on a military vessel for everyone to kind of wear the same type of outfit, even though it's different colors. It's military. It's still a military vessel, even though it's an exploratory vessel.
Sorry for the burp, folks. Unless if you're Counselor Troy.
Well, Counselor Troy, at
she
first,
is a Starfleet officer.
She was a Starfleet officer, but she started. Didn't they change it
in season 6?
That was it, yeah. Because I know they changed it.
By the way, I think it was way better when she was. I actually think she looked sexier in the Starfleet uniform.
I mean, because it's body forming, it's just it hugs your body. Her body.
What is that? What was that?
Because she said there's a I don't know. It's a clip from a show I love a podcast you listen to, and it was just a clip of her going, "My body."
Who? Troy?
Troy, yeah.
Okay.
He says, "My body."
We love you too, Chris. Thank you so much, man. You guys are the best. All right, those are refaces. Hey, remember, folks, you can do a super chat, which is a little thing you can do on the YouTube chat to if you want to support us. Again, however, I will tell you, unfortunately, YouTube takes a big chunk of that. Patreon is a way better way. Rather than giving us $10 at once, give us $1 per month, which is $12 a year. And that's way better for us actually overall in terms of the way they do the fees and stuff. But we appreciate anything you want to do, no matter what that is. Of course, it still helps no matter what. All right, let's see. There's nothing sexier than a woman you have to salute in the morning. Hey, that's from A Few Good Men. So that's what Jack.
Is that really? Okay, there you go.
Yep. He's talking about Demi Moore because she outranks Tom Cruise.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
Love that movie. All right. So here's the next super geeky question. Then we'll do Ask SGU Anything. So get your zany questions ready. So last week we did our all-female Justice League. So this week, let's talk about all-female animated characters. So let's make a team. They don't have to actually be on a team together, but just take female animated characters. You can totally do whatever you want. I'm going to say we'll try to choose ones that are not superheroes, though, actually, to get a little different than last week. Because a lot of the DC characters in Marvel have been animated, of course, right? So we'll try to do, if you can, maybe non-superhero, all-female animated characters. But again, you can do whatever you want, really, folks. We're not very strict about these questions. All right, thank you, Scorpio. Yes, I did. I got that. We were throwing down. So I did not prepare fully this list because I was running around like crazy today. But I got some. But what do you got in yours?
Well, for those speaking of Animaniacs, one of my first thoughts about this adding to this team was Minerva Mink. Now, Minerva Mink, for anyone who remembers, was like next to the nurse, was like this like sexy anthropomorphic squirrel or something. Oh no, she was a minx. Obviously. And she would team up, of course, with April O'Neil, because you have to have another. I think she was a blonde, and I think obviously April O'Neil's a redhead. And then add to her Tinkerbell for some. Because it's hard not to think of superheroes. I want to make them a superhero team, but I don't know what they would do. Like this team would do other than just hang out and be cool.
So wait, you got Tinkerbell, April O'Neil,
and Minerva Minx, who was a sexy minx on Animaniacs.
That's 3. Do you have anybody else?
Ooh, God. I always think of because this is Martha's favorite character. I always think of Ariel from Little Mermaid,
sure.
but like she's like the Aquaman of the team. She's the Aquaman of the team. Okay, then I need like the superhero, the the Superman of the team, who is not a superhero, but would still fit that role. So for me, I guess the like ultimate kind of female embodiment of character of cartoon character would probably be Jessica Rabbit.
Okay.
She'd be the Superman of the team, right? You know, she's the one kind of just I don't know if she's leading, but people go where she goes.
Sure. Okay. I'm forming my thing here as we do this. I have most of it down. Necrody says, though, Kim Possible, the Powerpuff Girls, Dee Dee from Dexter's Laboratory.
Kim Possible.
Yes, that's going to be that was the first one.
That's definitely on yours. I know that's on yours.
Timmy says
totally
Gem from Gem and the Holograms. I love it.
Oh, what's her face from Gargoyles? Not the Mona, but the cop.
Eliza, something like that. Right?
That would have been a good addition of mine, but my team is done.
Jade, Race Bandit's girlfriend from Johnny Quest. Oh, that's good. I like that.
Oh, yeah.
Nice poem about the Johnny Quest, man. You watched that as a kid.
Mm-hmm.
Listeners does not pay attention to my directions as usual. I'm just kidding. It's totally fine. She-Hulk. Well, he always mentions She-Hulk, right? So
yeah, it was either that or Orion Slaver Girls.
Right. She-Hulk is a good choice here. Yes.
Yeah.
Lisa Hayes from Robotech. Nice, Victor. Good.
Yeah. Robotech.
You can have more than one choice, folks, if you like. Because
it is a team.
Kim Possible.
Kim Possible.
All right, for sure. Mulan.
Oh, sure.
Belle.
Have you seen Raya, by the way? Raya and the.
So here's the thing. I almost want to add Raya, even though I haven't seen it, just because I think I can't wait to watch it.
It looks cool. It looks great. Yeah.
I'm going to put her as like maybe an extra alternate.
Okay.
I haven't seen it yet, but I'm pretty convinced it's going to be awesome. So I got Belle for the smarts, right? I'm going to Belle for like the book smarts and stuff. She's kind of almost the oracle, perhaps, of the team, we could say.
Oh, I like that.
I had some other ones. Oh, here we go. From G.I. Joe. Not one of the ones you might think, but I'm going to go Jinx, the Arashikaji ninja clan.
Okay. Scorpio, I think, has someone you would pick.
So FemShep is great. There have been Mass Effect animated series, not with her, but that's pretty close. Okay. There have been a Mass Effect animated show, so I'll count that. FemShep's great leader, of course, amazing character. She-Ra, that's great. Chitara, awesome. Darth Revan, oh God, you're so good. The Solus is so good. Scorpio and Harley Quinn. Darth Revan is from the Knights of the Old Republic, the first Knights of the Old Republic.
Yeah, because it could be male or female.
Yes, so that is an amazing choice.
Yeah,
it's still, by the way, one of the best reveals I think in a video game.
Yeah, it was really. Oh man,
so
they need more games like that. They really do. That was probably one of my favorite games to play. Were those two?
I love all those choices, Scorpio. Let me see. So I got 4.
Yeah, 4 so far.
I'm trying to think if I can think of someone that hasn't been said yet, though. I don't know. I'm looking around. Maybe I'll just put Ray on for the hell of it, just because I want to, because she looks cool and badass.
I mean, yeah. I mean, it really does. I mean, it looks. Yeah.
I'll put her on there because I'm probably going to see it soon anyway. So. I didn't think anime. Yeah.
Yeah.
We got Aerith. Oh, from Final Fantasy 7. And actually has been an animated movie. I could have put Tifa on there. I didn't.
Oh yeah, you could put Tifa on there. Yeah.
Aerith, great. Sailor Moon, Card Captor Sakura, Lena Inverse, Minky Momo. I don't know all these characters.
Those are all. I don't know those last two, but
I don't know Lena. Who's Lena Inverse, Martha, and Minky Momo? Minky Momo
sounds
familiar.
Educate us on that one because I don't know either.
Alex can't stay long, but wanted to drop in and say hi. Thank you, Alex. He's probably out in the seas here or on a boat. Tammy says Velma, Gem, Mulan, She-Ra, Xena. There was the animated movie. Oh, nice.
Yeah, there was.
Maleficent and Odette, the Swan Princess.
Oh, there you go.
That's nice on Velma from Scooby-Doo. I like that choice. Again, the brains out of the operation there. Very good. Oh, Jalu's been ghosting. I'm wondering where you've been, Jalu. Been
it's lurking, not ghosting. Lurking.
You're right. Lurking's much better. I must mention for Team Washu of Tenchi Muyo, Yuki Nagato of.
I don't know that one. That one.
Gadget of Chippendale's Rescue Rangers. I know that one. Amanda Rogers of Star Trek Next Generation. Amy Mercury.
Amy Mercury. Yeah.
Sailor Mercury.
Yeah.
Who's Amanda Rogers? Is that the one who was the Q?
No, Amanda Rogers. There were no female Qs in the. No, there was, but it was in that Q universe.
No, there was the one person on Next Generation who was a Q came to train her. She became a Q.
Oh, I don't know.
But I don't know. Just tell us in the. We'll stop guessing. Tell us in the.
Yeah.
Lena Inverse is from the Slayers anime, and Mickey Momo is an 80s anime magic girl. Thank you, Martha.
Ah.
Jalu approves of that one.
Yeah,
Kathy also likes Velma. Penelope Pitstop. Oh, from Wreck-It Ralph?
I think so. I thought she was. Is it Penelope Pitstop?
Or is it Vanellope? Her name.
Her name is Vanellope. You're right. So Penelope Pitstop is something else.
Cartoon that sounds super familiar, like Wacky Racers maybe or something. Lola Bunny, Leela, Daisy Duck. Nice. Yeah, like a Kathy. Thank you. Oh,
I'm so glad Daisy.
Faye Valentine from Cowboy Bebop, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're so glad Daisy Duck got in there?
No, I don't remember what she sounds like. Does she have the same? Does she have the Donald, cracky voice?
No, because he's the only duck that has it, right? Because Uncle Scrooge, the Louie don't talk.
The nephews did originally have that voice
too. Not in DuckTales.
Not in DuckTales, but in like the old, 70s, 60s cartoons, they had the same quacky voice.
Heroenberg. Hey, Heroenberg. Oh my God. It's been forever since these guys have been on our show, man. It's been like a bunch of seasons. Thank you for stopping by. They make a really fun web series. Please email me or social media because we would love to have you guys back on after this.
Yeah.
Let's make it happen. I'd like to come back on. Yeah. That'd be great. Penelope Pitstop from a cartoon in the 60s. Thank you for letting us know that.
Nice.
Let's see here. Jalu also likes the great list. Right now, he's not lurking anymore. He's in full-on mode. That's good. Good to see it. By the way, folks, if you just joined us, we're talking which female animated characters, ideally not superheroes, would you put on a team together? That's what we're talking. So, speaking of Mulan, by the way, a few days ago, I watched the Mulan live-action movie on Disney+.
And?
Loved it. Fucking loved it. So, I'm just a slight tangent, folks. No, we never do that on the show.
Yeah, what?
Have you seen it or no?
I haven't seen it, but that's okay.
So I love the original Mulan movie.
Yeah, fantastic.
Yeah. And I watched the Beauty and the Beast live action, and that's the only one I had seen before Mulan. And I was like, I'm not watching any more of these goddamn live action Disney movies, right? I don't need to see a movie I love that's retold again in live action. But then I had some people tell me and from what I knew about it, that Mulan, the way when I came to see it is it's really a different movie, right?
That's what they say. Yeah,
it's not a musical. Mushu's not in it, which at first people were pissed, and I was like, oh, that sucks. But I mean, the overall story arc is the same. But here's the thing: the Mulan legend has existed for over 1,000 years, right? And long before Disney did it. This is actually a well-known legend from China. So if you just take it as a retelling of the Mulan legend and rather not really at all remaking the Disney movie, but a totally separate movie. I went in that way, and it's an extremely well done movie, I think, in that respect.
So here's the thing: does Donnie Yen, who I think plays the guy who trains everyone, right?
One of the general guys or the trainer guys, yes, underneath the.
Please tell me at some point he goes, "Let's get down to business to defeat the Huns." Oh, it's not the Huns. It's not the Huns, though. It's somebody else.
It's not the Huns. It is actually more accurate to the legend of the people of that area of China, ancient China.
I just wanted if they say a lyric or two.
Well, I will. You'll be happy with this. They do a great one. They say, I don't know if it may be Donnie or somebody else says, we're going to make a man out of you, or make a man.
Oh, that's great. Yes. Oh, that's good.
So there you go. Okay. You got that one. I'm looking here. Tammy says she loved that Ming-Na Wen had a cameo. I also enjoyed that very much. Who, of course, is the original Mulan.
Yeah, I hope her cameo was as Agent May, and she's like, what am I doing here?
It was, yes.
Yeah, okay, good.
No, it was not. But you know what? I'm a huge fan, right, of Hong Kong and Asian cinema. So, this is some of them I knew. So Jet Li, who I didn't even recognize as the freaking emperor.
Jet Li's in it, really? Oh, that's cool. Okay.
But the actress Rosalind Chow, I think, who plays Keiko from Next Generation, is Mulan's mom.
Oh, nice.
Basically, you're going to see a lot of people you recognize, but also some new people like we're not as known as like what is it, Yifi Lang? I forget her last name. Who plays Mulan?
Yeah, she's new though. She's
fairly. I mean, she's not as new. She's new to American cinemas, I should say, right? Not too so much. Lu Yifi, sorry to say it.
Yeah, because her dad's like been in every movie.
The guy who plays Mulan's dad.
Mulan's dad, yeah. Like I see him in everything. Like I see that guy.
But anyway, the acting is like great actors. Great acting in this movie. She's awesome as Mulan. Some nice wushu, like good scenes and stuff. Yeah, dude, it's really well done. Like I highly recommend it if you haven't seen it, and it's free now. If you have Disney Plus, you don't have to pay the extra premium anymore.
Yeah. I think that's what I'm waiting for Raya. Because it's like it's gonna be free in like 6 months. I actually may
spend it because I want to see it so bad. Maybe I'll maybe when like my family comes over, maybe I'll just do it so we can all watch it together.
Yeah, because I was thinking like, do I really have to pay? I mean, like I'm not gonna
want to pay that much, but
it's like there's no real spoilers or anything, right? Like even with movies now, for some reason, like I don't see spoilers for any movies.
Oh, interesting. Well, you're right because they're not. I don't know. I guess that's interesting.
Well, because
you're right.
People really aren't talking about like there's no. I don't know.
There had to been everyone was talking about Snyder Cut.
Well, Snyder Cut's a different thing because it's a movie we already kind of know what happens in it. Sure. It's just told differently. So,
thank you for obliging my Mulan rant or not rant, actually like celebration there, folks. Kathy says the original Mulan from the Legend is a role model for young girls.
Sure,
very nice. Yes, actually, after watching it, it even inspired the anthology that we were involved in that I won't say too much about because
yeah.
Well, Mark actually said something about it, like kind of
just but that it was happening. But yeah, we'll wait till the official. Let's wait till the official thing happens. Yeah.
Until he says we can say more.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
All right, so there we go. All right, so anyway, those are some great animated female characters, I think, for teams.
Mm-hmm.
So Tammy's going to wait for Raya, but she did pay the premium for Mulan. I remember she said that. But again, I understand if you have like, a family of 4 or more, right? Then it's cheaper than going to the movies then, actually, right?
Theaters were closed anyway at the time.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, just watch it. Yeah, it's all good.
I mean, I do really love HBO Max's deal, though, that it's just included as your regular price that you get to see the movie.
Right. Well, I mean, there's certain movies that are like, wow, do I really want to see? Yeah, but it's like, do I really want to see it on a small screen or do I really want to see the movie on a big screen? So it does.
I've kind of though come to be okay with my seeing it on my 4K TV. To be honest with you.
Well, okay, but you have a 4K TV. I don't have like a 4K TV.
But maybe I have a 4K. It's TV. Nice, man. Right? Like I can also. I don't have to watch it all at once if I don't have time. Right? I can
yeah, like I said, it's like, oh man, imagine me having watched the Snyder Cut in a movie theater just straight. Oh my god,
dude, that was. I'm so glad I didn't do that because I want to watch 1 hour at a time and then go do something else. All right. Hero and Berg says Trixie for Speed Racer would be their main choice for the female animated character.
Nice.
Good night. Yeah, we don't talk about Speed Racer much. That's good pull.
Go Speed Racer, go.
Let's see. Oh, Amanda Rogers is a Q. I was correct on that one. Thank you. So
much.
I think we might have talked. Did we bring this up? She was the one who was trying to get Riker, force him to sleep with her, be attracted to her. That's her.
I think so. Yeah.
It was the gross thing. Tammy saw Hocus Pocus. Was that like for last Halloween or something?
Oh, that's cool. Oh, I love a good drive-through.
Yeah.
Or drive-through. Drive-through.
Well, love drive-through is good too, like In and Out.
Yeah. Oh man.
Hey, what if they had like an In and Out at a drive-in? Right? That'd be amazing, right? Like you pull in, get your food, and then go pull up to your spot, and you're good to go.
So I forget what city it's in, but they have like it cordoned off, but I guess the first In and Out, it's just like a little box with like a sign that says hamburger 10 cents, cheeseburger 15 cents, whatever. And it's cordoned off, but the way that it looks like it would have fit perfectly kind of right in the middle of a drive-in movie. drive-in movie
Oh yeah.
theater. Yeah, like you could do it. I think you could totally do it. I every time I think, man, that'd be so great. Just put it right there. It's a California staple. You know, it's summertime. We're getting into the summer. I say, yeah, that's the best thing to do. You know, like just get some In and Out and go and enjoy a movie on a big screen and listen to it through your car speakers.
Right. Well, that's. I mean, there's a nostalgic thing about like if you watch like American Graffiti or something like that, right? With the things on the sides, right? The old school.
Yeah, they don't have those anymore, though.
Yeah, I know. I mean, but the speakers are obviously so much better in your car speakers.
Oh yeah, because you get like the mono speaker like, hanging out of your door. It's like, yeah, this is great.
Right, and then you can actually have your windows up, right? So you can't hear everybody else if they're talking, the cars and stuff.
Surprisingly, so I've been to a couple of drive-in movies, and surprisingly, it's so loud you really can't hear them anyway.
You mean
like
so
it's through those speakers, like you don't hear anything. Like, and
you mean your speakers? Well, you can adjust the volume of your speakers whatever you want.
Yeah, but you're also parked far. No, I should say you're also parked so far away from them too, because you're not really parked side by side. You're parked. You have a parking spot. Then usually there's a space, like a big space, so that you can sit outside if you want to.
Oh, that's nice. I like that.
Yeah, and
I
then
haven't been driving a long time.
Yeah, well, this was years ago, but I mean, I'm pretty sure it's the same. Yeah, I don't know. I'm excited to go back to the movie theater. My movie theater's open. I'm like, I can't wait to go back. I'm excited.
Yeah, the
super excited.
Regals around here are reopening mid-April. We already had a couple of theaters open here, but not the Regals.
Yeah, AMC's open here, and they're like, "You want to see nobody?" It's like, what?
No, I do not actually. What a great pull to get them back in.
Yeah, it's just like, no, put a good movie on.
Just talk about Raya, man. Just keep showing Raya in the theaters.
Well, they're showing Kong versus Godzilla.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. That's the pull. That's a good draw.
That's one I would watch in theaters, actually.
That's obviously a big blockbuster.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Scorpio says, I used to think it'd all be about seeing certain movies on the big screen for the visuals, but now it's just more, do I have the free time for the theater experience, or do I just click on it? I hear you, man.
Yep.
I think, I don't know. We'll see. I mean, I think people will go back to the theaters, but I honestly do think this is going to start pulling from theaters. Like people are getting used to. Although, I mean, HBO Max has already said next year they're going to go back to their normal traditional theater thing. However, multiple studios have said a much shorter window, theater exclusive window, like going to like 21 days or a month or less even.
See, this makes me so sad because
that's going to hurt theaters for sure, right?
Yeah, well, I mean, theaters are already they're bleeding.
Hurting.
Yeah, they're bleeding. So, like, any little thing that takes away from them makes me sad because I 100% love the movie going experience.
One of your favorite things to do, right?
I used to go before everything. I used to go every week. It didn't matter what the movie. If it was a terrible, like, if it was just a no-name movie, I'll watch it in theaters. You know, because I love the movie going experience. There's just something about being in a room with a bunch of other people who are in the same mindset for that type of film, no matter what it is. They're like, we're in the same mindset. And you just go in and everyone's laughing in the right spots and like cheering or whatever. And it's such an experience you don't get anywhere else, really. There's no shared social experience like that anywhere else when it comes to entertainment, really, except for like sporting events and like stuff like that.
I would say comic conventions.
Oh, comic conventions, yes, but you're not watching something that you can see the same thing over and over and over again. In other words, like if I want to see the same exact thing, yeah. But you're right, comic conventions.
If it's Alita, you do.
Well, yeah, Alita. I already got my tickets for the 10th anniversary of Scott Pilgrim that's coming out in April. So,
great!
That'll be my
not to be there.
That'll be my 38th
10th anniversary. Oh, please.
10th anniversary. Yeah.
10th anniversary.
10th anniversary. 30th in theater viewing for me. So I'm like
38th
of
Scott Pilgrim.
Yeah.
Stop it. You saw Scott Pilgrim 37 times already in theaters.
So when it first came out, I saw it in theaters pretty much maybe like once or twice a week. And then they started showing it at our local a theater owned by Quentin Tarantino over here called oh my god, I can't remember the name of the movie theater, the New Beverly, and they were showing it like at midnight for months, and I would just go and watch it in that movie theater with a bunch of other Scott Pilgrim fans, and so I watched it, and then you're gonna hate this too. On the 5th anniversary of the movie, they showed it at a theater in Los Angeles, and I went with a bunch of people who've never seen the movie before, and it was just so well. I was by myself, but everyone in there was like, "What's this guy? I've never heard of this movie before," and I loved it. Just seeing it from the fresh perspective of those new viewers, I'm like, yes. I loved it. So 38 is true. I think I have all the stubs in a tin somewhere.
And you never get sick of it.
Never. I love it. It's my number one. It's my number one favorite film next to Jurassic Park. It's Jurassic Park, then this, then Spaceballs, and then.
My God, what a list!
Those are my top 3 films.
Jurassic Park, great. Totally with you.
Love Jurassic Park. Yeah.
That's a movie I can watch like a million times.
Yeah. Oh yeah, but Scott Pilgrim, man. Ah, dude. All day, every day.
Great, have fun, fucking Scott Pilgrim.
It's a hipster movie. It's a hipster movie. I love hipster stuff. Anyway,
let's see. Here in the chat, Julie says the nice thing about drive-ins, you can dress as comfortably as you want, bring as much food, drink, and other stuff. That's true. And he says you can't hear loud kids. Yeah, you're right. It actually is a lot of stuff, which is why I don't go to movies much anymore, even before all this stuff happened. Because I'm just, people kept ruining it for me in the theaters by being rude. It says like Star Wars, whenever Star Wars came out, the theater was a circus.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm out there in the parking lot playing lightsaber battle with other fans. That is fun. I did remember during the prequels, like it was really fun to see like midnight shows of the Star Wars prequels. I remember doing that. I actually remember, dude, I miss kind of like for the one of the X-Men movies, one of the first one or two ones, second one maybe or third one. Like, you know, we used to get in line, right? Like, I used to remember we would get in line like super early to be like one of the first people in line. Then we would rush in and get like the second row of the stadium center to make sure we had like the really awesome seats.
What's the longest you ever been in a line?
For a movie?
Mm-hmm.
It actually might be Phantom Menace, to be honest with you. I was in Chicago. I went to downtown Chicago because I was in grad school at the time. And I blew off class that morning. We were seeing like a morning show or something like. And I don't know, maybe a couple hours, not crazy.
Okay. Yeah, because it was episode 3, Revenge of the Sith. My girlfriend at the time and I were in line at 10 o'clock in the morning for a midnight showing.
Good God, 14 hours.
14 hours.
For wait, what? Oh, episode 3.
Episode 3.
Were other people there?
Other people were there. We were not the only people. We were not the first ones. I think we're like 6th in line.
That's crazy.
And we weren't actually. It was 6th in line for the 3rd line that they had to make for a different theater. Like 2 other theaters already had full lines.
Wow.
So people were there for
midnight. Oh, midnight. Okay.
For a midnight showing. Yeah, it was like a Thursday night or Thursday morning. Yeah. Oh no, I'm sorry. Yeah, Thursday morning. Yeah.
In the chat here, Tammy says she loves the experience for certain movies. Independence Day with a theater of military peeps, Star Trek 4 in Monterey, where part of it was filmed. Every Star Wars with my mom. Oh yeah, I mean, listen, I've absolutely had like great theater experiences, right? There's definitely that awesome social thing that unfortunately, again, with technology and social media, I think is deteriorating. Of course, being able to have that experience.
I mean, yeah, when they got rid of the midnight showing, I think is when.
Oh, right, because now it's all like 7 p.m., right? They start showing them usually
on a Thursday, yeah.
The midnight showing was special, right? Just like
it was.
Just like dude, I love going to GameStop at midnight, right?
Yep.
Like, and I know a lot of people couldn't because they had to work, right? But I don't have to work early, so it was just kind of cool just to be in line.
It was an event. Yeah.
And now generally just like, well, I'll just download it at midnight, right? If you really want to.
Exactly. People pre-order it and they're like, you can play it 3 days early. It's like, oh, well, I just all right. Okay.
So I mean, it's kind of cool, right? You can do that, and technology is a lot of stuff, but you're right. It's also really taking away all these social events that we used to do that were cool.
Oh yeah. Oh man. When I went to Iron Man, the midnight showing of Iron Man, and people were, I mean, there were people there, but you know, no one knew what they were expecting. That the entire theater just was the energy in that theater for that whole movie, and then having that Avengers stinger at the end, I'm like, oh, an experience I'll never get again, because it was just like just electric with all the fans. Like it's so cool.
Absolutely. Let's see here in the chat. Martha says the way you've seen Scott Pilgrim equals the amount of time she's seen Terminator 2
In theaters?
and Star Wars.
In theaters?
Well, I don't know. Well, maybe she's a normal person and she watches at home, like you.
I know, I can't.
By the way, Martha, Terminator 2 and Star Wars, I highly approve that you should watch those that many times, unlike Weirdo Francis here and Scott Pilgrim. I know you get a lot. A lot of people love Scott Pilgrim. I just can't stand it.
Oh no, I get it. Scott
Pilgrim has a very cult following for sure.
Oh yeah.
Which is probably why it has all these ridiculous. Why don't they just do a 7.5 year anniversary? They should do that.
They did the 5. They did the 5. They did the 10. I'm pretty sure they'll do
weird. They should make some weird number, right?
I mean, maybe.
Oh, Necrotis is with you. It's a great movie, and I've seen it not at theaters though, probably 50 plus times in total.
Oh yeah, I've seen it at least 50 plus times, but I mean, the theater's only 38. Only.
Holy, that's so ridiculous.
Well, actually, there was a guy who had seen it. Oh my god, like 80 times by the time I had seen it my 30th, and he was recognized by the director, and the director was at one of the screenings and brought the guy up. I'm like, you saw my movie 80 times? You're insane. It's like, yeah, that's insane.
I never rewatch movies in theaters. The only movies I ever do are the 4 Star Wars.
Yeah, that makes sense.
The only movies I've ever seen more than once.
That makes sense.
Oh, wow, you're right. She really does like The Little Mermaid. She's seen it
that's her favorite.
100 times.
Yep, that's her favorite.
That's my niece's and brother-in-law's favorite too for Disney. Yeah. Nice, good choice. By the way, Jalou says this is a very specific San Diego Comic-Con thing, folks. But who else has slept through a Hall H line? Hall H, if you don't know, if you haven't been to San Diego Comic-Con, is the biggest hall they have. It's about 6,500 people it holds or so. It's this cavernous event where all the biggest movies and stuff like cast comes out for.
Yeah.
They have a line outside underneath tents for people to sleep in, because they do this overnight to make sure they can get in, because it's very difficult to get into Hall H. And I have not slept there. I've been fortunate enough to get in often through the press store, which is actually the last time I was there, very difficult to do nowadays, even though they gets full. But I actually, Star Wars, like Force Awakens, was the only one I considered doing it for. I got in through the press, which I was lucky. But even then, I can't really bring myself. Like, I don't want to sleep outside and then be miserable or have no sleep the next day, you know?
Oh, no. I can't do it.
But if you've done it, man, dude, power to you, man. That's awesome. That's good dedication.
Yeah, no, I agree. And I remember the stories of like Twilight and like the Twilight movies getting a bunch of people in that Hall H line.
Yes.
It's so crazy.
Oh, yeah, they were big. Yeah, when they were out, man.
Huge.
Yes, Scorpio misses the midnight shows as well, he says.
Yep.
Let's see.
I'm getting too old for midnight showings. I'm kind of happy they're getting the 7 o'clock showings. Ugh.
All right, I think Jalou's liking what Martha's throwing down.
Yeah.
Martha says, though, I'll never forget my mom snoring all the way through A New Hope when they released the remastered in cinemas. Amazing time now.
Yeah, that sucks.
Oh my God, she's snoring.
I mean, it's not for everyone, you know. It's not for everyone.
But yes, you mean the special editions, right? 97. I was in college, man. I loved it, man. We a bunch of from college. We all went and saw all 3 of them because they released them like 3 or 4 weeks apart.
They did, and wasn't it? It wasn't in 3. No, they re-released the prequels in 3D in like early 2000s or something like that. Yeah.
Dude, at that point, right? There was no Star Wars in theaters.
No.
Since 80, right? Early 80s, 83, I guess. Return of the Jedi, unless they had re-released it, maybe. I don't know. But I mean, yeah, the 97, right, man? That was like the first time I was like, oh my God.
Oh, everyone.
I had never even, most of them I hadn't even seen in theaters ever, right? I think maybe Return of the Jedi I did. But it was amazing, right? Like, oh my God, I get to see this on the big screen. It was so awesome.
I saw the whole, I saw all 3 prequels. You have to. You had to. I did not have a lightsaber though, unfortunately.
I didn't either.
Now you do.
I do have a amazing lightsaber right there now, though, man. It's my prized possession.
Yeah.
All right, folks. Oh, sorry. We should get. That was a totally tangent. Anyway, but hey, I guess it kind of goes into this thing because this thing is kind of a tangent. Ask SGU anything. I'm sorry, you're supposed to introduce this.
Well, that was fine because it's it's really for both of us anyway. Jeff asked for some time to talk about Mulan. We're asking now for you guys if you have any questions for us. Anything zany, wacky, we'll try to answer the best way we can, and it's up to you to bring us some fun and zany questions. So hit us with your best shot, and we'll go ahead.
Great. By the way, I love Pat Benatar. That's a great hit by her.
Oh yeah, it's awesome.
And her music is heavily featured in 13 Going on 30, which is another movie I love.
What's your favorite kid growing up into adult movie?
Aiden just joined us. Thank you for watching.
Hi, Aiden.
I love that. Again, that's Aiden. The character I think there is Aiden Versio from the Battlefront novels, Battlefront 2.
Yeah,
that's
awesome.
A great drawing, Aiden. You got to tell me where you found that. Do you guys enjoy the sequels, the Star Wars sequels? It's hard to find people that do. So Scorpio says, I love the sequel. So there you go. You found Scorpio. I actually find a lot of people divided on these things, right? I think there's a lot of people who love them, a lot of people who hate them or don't enjoy them. I'm sorry to say I do not enjoy the sequels. I have not even seen number 9 because I didn't like 7 or 8. I don't hate them, but I did not digging them.
Yeah, and I don't hate them. I don't love them. But I was cool with them. Like I watched them and I was like, yeah, that's cool. Like I enjoyed them enough that I watched them, I think all twice. So yeah, I'm down with the sequel trilogy.
All right, cool. By the way, this is good for Tammy. Her mom fell in love with Harrison Ford, so she never had to beg to go to Star Wars. Unlike Martha's mom, who falls asleep.
Harrison Ford. I'm going to sleep.
What's so great about him?
Yeah.
This is a question for Francis. Who was the first person to figure out that you were an android from the year 3245?
Well, apparently you are. Now I have to eliminate you.
That's a great question. Very specific. I like it. Let's see here. Johnny, thank you for joining us. Who's your favorite Star Trek character?
That's a good question.
Oh my God.
That's a really good question.
This is such a tough choice because my favorite is not necessarily who I think is I would rank as like a number 1 Star Trek character.
Yeah.
You know what? I always go back to Worf. Worf still, I think, always been my favorite.
I was going to pick Worf too, but I'm like, I think my favorite character just because of I want to know so much more about like this at least not this particular character, but the species of character, but Q. Mm-hmm. Like Q is one of the Q have been always I zoom in whenever there's a Q episode. Like I just love kind of that Q mythology and like what are the Q and what is their purpose, and we never really get around to it, but I'm a big Q fan.
All right. Good. Or as Julie says, Mr. Woof, as Luxana Troy would say.
God. Oh, poor Woof.
By the way, his reactions to her are great. It's like, it's Worf, madam.
I mean, he's Worf. Polite at least.
He's super polite, man.
Yeah.
It's because he likes Deanna, and it's Deanna's mom.
Yeah. Even before.
No. Before he liked Deanna.
Yeah.
But you know what? But he always liked her as a friend, right? She was always important in that way.
Yeah.
She took care of Alexander when he couldn't do it.
That's true.
Or watched him. If you like Q, don't watch Voyager. I would agree with that.
I've seen the Voyager episodes of Q. I mean, not Q. I haven't seen the episodes. I've seen the clips. I take it back. I've seen the clips. Man.
Yeah. It's like, let's get Q and Janeway together. That'll be great. She can have his baby.
Gives her a puppy.
Again, ask SGU anything. You can ask us anything you want. Like Julie here, FrefCon, when, cruise, hotel, convention center, size, cost, confirmed guest. All right, that was like 7 questions in one, but that's okay. That's cool.
Yeah,
we haven't talked about FrefCon in a while, actually.
No, we haven't. But I mean, now that things are kind of, lining up a little bit, we can start.
We could. You're right. If you don't know, folks, Fref is the ship name of Francis and Jeff. That's us. And we've been talking about doing a FrefCon, which is you awesome people, SGU, supporters, viewers, past guests, just your friends, your family, whoever, random passerbyers who we just pull into the convention. But we've been talking about doing a small one. Hey, dude, man, a cruise would be amazing because I've never been on one, but probably too expensive.
A cruise is definitely going to be tough because I know I know how much a cruise costs. So
Although
Yeah,
maybe there are some sales on that. But anyway, yeah, probably not that. Though, dude, I really want to go on a cruise sometime.
So
Yeah,
we'll definitely talk more as
we'll get back into the, I know we had talked about it for a while. We got to get back in the swing of talking about it.
yeah, definitely.
I know we had kind of talked about somewhere kind of central or not too expensive for most people to get to.
Yeah, like Kansas. I don't know.
Well, that is super central of the whole country. You're correct.
Yeah.
I mean, this Kansas City and well, there's actually one in both, but Missouri is the more famous one.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a real city.
Yeah.
I want to go to Nebraska.
Yeah.
Anybody who are Nebraskans out there trying to diss your state? Just a lot of corn. That's all, you know. Let's see here. Scorpio says, you're right. We all have a complicated history with Star Wars in some way or another. Let's see if we have any other questions. Oh, what is your dream cosplay? Well, yours is Carmen Sandiego, right?
Well, no, I do have a dream cosplay. But if you have one, go for it.
One of mine, which I have part of it now.
Yeah.
One of mine is Luke from Return of the Jedi, the black with the hand, the glove, you know, right? And again, that is Luke's replica lightsaber from Disney World from the Jedi. So I have his lightsaber now. I have the most expensive part of the whole costume, I feel. So
that is,
yeah.
Because you can actually, for fairly inexpensive, you can get robes. I mean, the robes are just like basic robes.
Well, it's not robes though. That's where he wears the pants and the shirt.
Oh, yeah.
Which I think, but again, that's not crazy by any means. I think, right? Tam, you can help me.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say, if you get it from Disney, it's like $100 and some per item.
Oh, well, I would want to try to just, you know.
Yeah, if you make it yourself, it's much. Yeah, it's like $50. It's like $50 to make the whole thing.
And I just forgot what I was gonna say. All right.
But yeah,
what's yours?
Well, mine was so. I've always been fascinated with this. I've always wanted it, but I see clips of Iron Man costumes that work, like Iron Man suits that work and move, and like parts of it, you know, move, and you have like a missile coming out of the arm, or you have like stuff coming out of the shoulders, and the helmet comes up. I just want, to be able to be in a suit like that. Like that's my dream cosplay, is to be in an Iron Man cosplay suit. One that's unique though, not like just regular Iron Man, like one of his 100 and some suits. But yeah, I that's something I've thought about and wanted for a very long time to do.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
that'd be sick, man.
Yeah, that'd be really cool.
The other one, I always wanted to be the Question, the DC detective quest. The Question.
I
never see him, man. Like maybe once.
No,
I think it'd be such a cool costume.
I mean, you're never going to see obscure. You know, you're never going to see Eggman.
No, you do see obscure ones occasionally.
Occasionally, yeah, and it's usually the ones where you're like, I don't know. I think I know what that one is, and you're like, you're just quite not sure. You're like, I think I know what that is.
Let's see. By the way, Necrodia says Voyager is the best series, though. At least it isn't as bad as DS9. He always needles me on that.
Just jabbing you. He's jabbing you.
Because he knows in his heart DS9 is really the best. Let's see here. All right, good dream cosplay. That was a great question. Johnny says we should do the FrefCon in 2022 somewhere warm.
Yeah.
Yes, I definitely agree with that. Particularly now that I'm back in the Northeast. Question for Jeff. What are you going to rename the planet after you take it over? So you're an android. I'm going to take over the world, apparently. He has a lot of information on us that we did not want getting out.
I know. I don't understand how he's doing this. I don't understand.
Yeah, I don't know. You must be a time traveler. What am I going to rename the planet after I take it over? Boy, what's a good name for a planet?
Jirth.
Jerf?
Just with the Jeff part in the beginning. Jirth.
Right. I guess go with Jirth, I guess.
Welcome to Jirth.
Oh, you know what? Or if we take the beginning of my last name, B, birth, like it's the birth of a new planet. But spelled Bearth.
Apparently, according to, what's that one scientist dude? Neil deGrasse Tyson. That apparently it's Terra, like we're supposed to really be calling Earth Terra.
Oh, well, yeah, there's a lot of people that refer to it as Terra,
and
like
Moon,
some science fiction things and stuff.
Moon is really Luna. Like we should be calling it Luna. That's the actual name of the moon,
Luna
and
Lovegood?
we should be calling sun Sol, because apparently Sol is the name of the sun.
Yeah.
Like I've been calling everything wrong. It's like
this is so, folks. If you don't know, Francis has informed me that Martha, Taco Bell's her favorite place, right?
Oh yeah, Taco Bell.
So favorite item at Taco Bell, she asked. I'll let you answer this. So Martha, okay, I'm gonna lose, I'm sure, 1,000,000 points with you now, even though we bonded over Star Wars and Terminator 2. I have never eaten at Taco Bell.
Is it out of fear or?
So the first 2 times I ate Mexican food, I kind of got a little sick afterwards. And I know obviously this is not necessary, but then, I'll redeem myself a little bit. A couple years ago, I ate Mexican at San Diego, which is actually known for, how
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah.
And I actually did enjoy it there. So I actually had something.
What did we have in TJ?
In Tijuana?
Yeah. What did we eat?
Fuck. Oh, this is hilarious. We had a crepe. We had French food.
Oh, that's right, we had crepes.
Oh my God, Martha's gonna be so pissed at us probably.
Yeah, we had crepes in Mexico. That's right.
But you know what? For some reason, they were delicious. They were like really
great.
awesome crepes.
Yeah, they're very good. But we had crepes.
I think that's all we had.
That was it. Yeah, because then we went to
at the border right before we went over. I had breakfast at McDonald's.
Yeah, but then that's
McDonald's
because
at the border.
Yeah, well, that's
I just wanted something real fast
Yeah.
to eat before we went over.
Yeah,
'cause,
that's fine. No, that's
so
okay.
I know it's ridiculous. We went to Mexico. We didn't have any Mexican food.
That's true. We didn't have a churro. We didn't have anything. But as a frequenter of Taco Bell, even before Martha entered into the picture, the chalupa is my favorite item from Taco Bell.
You know what? I will tell you my favorite thing at Taco Bell: the 3 seashells.
God, is that a Taco Bell exclusive? The 3 seashells.
Well, because that's all the restaurants are Taco Bell.
That's true. That's very true. No, that's true.
Tammy says, if we have it in Kansas, can we call it Fref in the Wind or Fref of Oz? Oh, sure. That's
Fref in the Wind. I like that. Fref of Oz, I like too.
Wait. Like, what is that in the wind?
Oh man, I had it. I had it,
right?
and then you said it. It said something, and I
fucked you up now, right?
Yeah, it's
Oh my God! Why can't, it's a famous movie, right?
Yeah.
Why can't we both think of it? Oh my God, this is terrible. Tell us, please, in the chat. I mean, The Wizard of Oz. That one.
Wizard of Oz. Yeah.
Gone with the Wind.
Gone with the Wind.
By the way, Tammy also just finished an Obi-Wan costume for a coworker. $80 in materials. That's not too bad.
Yeah, it's really inexpensive. It's
right,
the sewing part that's the hard part. Yeah.
Let's see here. Oh, I didn't know this. Julie knows everything about airports. Like he always knows all the airports. It's impressive. I didn't know it was going to be expensive as this.
Well, then it's not necessarily there.
All right. Well, during the International Fiddlers Convention, well, that's in his hometown. That's why I think he wants that.
Oh.
But we could have some nice fiddling music. That would be good.
Yeah, I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan of the fiddle.
Let's see here. Any tattoos? Would you get one, or would you get? What would you get if you would? Scorpio asks us. I have no tattoos.
I have 0 tattoos.
You have several?
0.
Oh, 0. I was like, where are all these tattoos you've been hiding? On your ass?
Yes, it's a map. It's like Waterworld.
Oh, is it like a map to Goonies treasure ship or something?
Yeah. It's a Goonies treasure ship.
We must study Francis's ass to find Willie's treasure.
I like that Willie's treasure is on my ass.
Well, Willie was the name of the pirate, right?
I know.
One-eyed Willie, right?
Willie, yeah.
Hey, you've got a one-eyed Willie in your ass.
Zen, there's your sex again.
I don't know. She stopped watching probably. I don't. Yeah, I would never get a tattoo. I am not a big. I mean, if you want to get tattoos, great. I'm not a big fan of having my body marked up.
Yeah. As a person who apparently Jeff is like, you're the only person I know who doesn't have tattoos. Every person I know outside of you has tattoos.
Wait, really?
Most of the people. Yeah. Like,
wow.
Like Josh has tattoos, and
Does Martha
has tattoos.
All right, yeah, dude. If you can rock them, great.
But I don't know. That's the problem. That's the problem with me and tattoos is I don't know what I'd want permanently on my body. Like I know I can laser it off, sure, fine. But technically, it's there forever. And I'm like,
yeah,
what do we want?
That's a problem. Look, listen. If I had to get a tattoo for something really awesome, like I'm going to become a Spectre in Mass Effect or something.
N7 right there on the neck or something.
Okay, let's do it. Right? Like,
yeah. Yeah, because you're an elite space marine. So yeah, sure.
Yeah. Johnny, actually, Las Vegas, I think, is actually probably really high on our list of possibilities
It
because
is.
of it's not too expensive usually to get there.
And plus, there's a lot places we can kind of
cheap
rent for
hotels,
cheap.
like he says. Yeah, that's off strip or something, right off strip.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Tammy says we're using the informal nicknames for everything in our solar system based on what you were saying.
Yep.
I think of the Earth and Moon as a dual planet system. All right, that's cool.
Yeah.
By the way, Martha says crepes in Tijuana. She very much enjoyed that.
Yeah, I know. I don't think I ever told her that because I didn't remember. But you're right. Yeah, the crepes and the coffee, and I had the coffee.
Don't worry. The next time we go to France, we'll only have tacos.
I'm so curious if they have tacos in France.
I can tell you, I've been to Paris and Marseille. In Paris, they have a crepe stand. It's like a hot dog stand, basically. A crepe stand on like every corner. And I hit almost every single one of them that I passed because I love crepes.
Crepes are amazing. You should try Japanese crepes, actually. Japanese crepes are a little bit different.
Japanese crepes?
Yeah, Japanese crepes are... they have them all over the place here.
Oh, we got it wrong. Tammy said Dust in the Wind by the band Kansas.
Oh, Dust in the Wind, yeah.
All right, thank you. Martha says, I forgive you, Jeff, just because of the 3 seashells. Yes, I knew I would get her with a Demolition Man reference. When in TJ, did you have the original Caesar salad? Oh, is
that where that
created in Tijuana? Did not know that either. Wow. We missed out, man.
Trust, we missed out a lot. We did go nice farmer's market though. That was very nice.
Oh, that was my favorite part, man. Like going through that.
Yeah, it was really cool. We didn't get anything.
No, I actually got a old school Coke.
That's right.
The glass Coke bottles. Mm-hmm. It was like a mini one.
Yeah.
Right, which we don't have in the U.S. really. So hang on. Never mind. I'm not going to say that. It's a stupid question. Johnny says, let's try to get through a few more SGU questions.
Yeah, definitely.
Have you guys ever listened to audio drama sci-fi podcast? I recently enjoyed Wharf 359, which is
Wolf
359, which is also still a Star Trek reference. Yeah. Though. Ars Paradoxica, Girl in Space, and The Curious Case of Starship Iris. I have not, but those sound very cool, actually.
Yeah, there's a ton of them. I know that I've known about them for a while, but I just never get around to do I want to hear the entire story told to me when I'm kind of mildly distracted? I don't know.
Right. Julie says, do either of you have birthmarks? I actually have the Starship Enterprise on my thigh.
That's your birthmark? It's in the shape of the Starship Enterprise?
No, I don't really. Do you really have? I don't have.
It's just a little mark. It's like a little off-colored mark that I've had since I was a baby, but it's tiny. It's like the size of a penny.
Johnny says, let him know when Jim Lee is doing tattoos and you sign him up. Well, that would be pretty sick, right? Jim Lee.
Yeah. Well, jeez.
Getting a Jim Lee retires from DC. In comics.
Yeah, exactly. He becomes he's never gonna retire because he's now leading the DCEU. So.
Yeah. What extended universe? Right?
Yeah.
Well, I think he's still also like co-head of the comic division, unless he changed.
Oh yeah, he is. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Here's a question for both of you from Victor: which is better, dogs or cats? It's so easy. I know Victor, you're probably not gonna like this because you have dogs, but cats for me. I like dogs, but cats all the way for me.
See, I'm a dog person, but Martha's a cat person, so I have to say cats. But
Martha's
I'm a dog.
Very intelligent.
Yeah. Dogs, I don't know why. Because I've had 2 dogs in my life and cats in my life, and I like them both kind of equally. But I always gravitated towards dogs because they wanted the love more. So,
all right, let's see here. Speaking of someone from Ensenada who earned their doctorate in Europe, Mexican food there is awful. Oh, Julio, I did not know you had your PhD from Europe. That's amazing. What country did you get that in? That's super cool.
No, they did. No, he didn't. Someone else earned their.
Oh,
the person
I
who
thought
was.
Maybe they meant like we are speaking to someone like him. I thought, you think he means someone else that he spoke to?
I think so.
Right, well, anyway, tell us.
Yeah, sure, yeah.
Tammy says she's giving her husband what is this? An gauge Taco
I don't
Bell?
know. For his train
table. Oh, gauge. That has to do with gauges have to do with trains.
Model trains.
I know this. I know this because in San Diego we went to the train museum, the model train museum. Remember that?
Okay, so I was thinking about the train museum the other day, and I'm like, who did I go with at this train museum? I remember going. Well, and I was like, yeah.
It was Balboa Park. I don't know if it was maybe December Nights or maybe another thing.
It was it was. It was.
Because you came down twice for that, I think, 2 years ago.
I did.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm really gonna miss that, man. About San Diego.
Me too. Except for when it rained when we were there the last time.
You know what? It didn't rain too long though.
No. But we had butterbeer.
Oh god, that butterbeer was great.
Yeah, we had butterbeer.
The first year we got milk shots.
We had milk shots, and I still have my shot.
Milk.
And I think and earbuds. I think they gave us too, didn't they? I think
they give us got milk earbuds.
Yeah, they got some got milk.
That was
earbuds.
great, man.
Yeah.
Let me see here. Let me just see if there's any other questions. Thank you for all these great questions, folks. And
thank you
with us. Let's see. Oh, when SGU Super Geeked Up becomes so famous and a movie is made about it. Oh, I wish. Who do you see playing everyone? I want Trip Hope to play me in a movie, by the way.
That'd be cool. That'd be really cool.
That's a good question, actually. Who would play us in a movie?
Well, they'd have to be a silver-haired devil, like a George Clooney or a.
For you,
silver-haired devil, for George Clooney, maybe, or.
Dude, thanks a lot, man. Dude, I'm only partially gray.
No, I mean, it's partial, but still. But you know what though? It's very sophisticated. That's the thing.
Wait, really?
No, yeah. Are you joking? It's like oh man, it's one of the hottest things that people love. People love that. It's very sophisticated.
Gray?
Yeah. See, this is okay. So this is kind of. I want to say something that's probably not controversial because everyone thinks it, but men, I guess, fortunately or unfortunately, age gracefully as they get older. So the gray is a very sophisticated look. When you have the little bit of gray in your hair, you have that. Because if you think about like major characters and shows and stuff, and they have a little bit of gray, like Mr. Fantastic or whatever, and like they have a little bit of gray in their hair, it gives them a little bit of that edge of sophistication and whatever. And for us dudes, when our hair grays, we're like, we kind of like, I look good. But unfortunately, it doesn't work the other way with women, though. They have to, unfortunately, the gray doesn't necessarily work that way.
That's kind of I guess, more of a...
It's a preference thing.
That's more of a problem with societal.
It is a societal thing. Yeah, it is a societal thing.
It should not be that way. But I'll be honest. I mean, I know what you're saying, but I'm still not... I've actually been this way for quite a while, to be honest with you. I'm actually surprised it hasn't gone all gray. Like, it kind of sticks with this partial gray for a long time. I went gray early, by the way, too. Partially gray. I'm not. No, I don't. Even though I get what you're saying. Well, wait. We still haven't answered the question. Who's going to play? George
Clooney's going to play you.
Well, that's a very nice role. A person to be playing.
Yeah.
George Takei. I'm just kidding. He's way too old for you.
Rufio.
Rufio, what?
The guy who played.
Who's Rufio?
From Hook.
Oh, okay. Jackie Chan. He's too old too.
He's too old. Oh God, he's too old. There's no one like. You'd have to get.
Dude. John Cho, is that his name? The guy. Current Sulu.
Well, he's actually looking older right now. We need to find someone younger, unfortunately, because he's already
old, right.
He's like 50.
Dude, he played Sulu. He looked really young there.
Yeah, that was like 10 years ago.
That's not that long. Oh my God.
He's like 50 now. Like he's
all right. You're like, I want somebody in their 20s to play me.
No, I want someone at least close. I mean, 50 is 10 years older than me.
So like 10 years older. That's not that far.
That's true.
People play younger all the time. All right, who the hell do you want then?
I don't know, because I don't know. It's harder because there aren't as many. You
know what? Watch the Mulan movie, and maybe one of the guys who were in the military with her. They're younger. Maybe they would be.
Donnie Yen.
But he's older too. But you're already.
He is very.
You love him so much.
I love Donnie Yen, man. He's the best.
But he's way older than you.
He's too old. Yeah, he's a bit old. Yeah. He's like he's up there. Anyway.
Well, wait a minute. George Clooney's way older than me too, you bastard. You didn't care about that.
It's different.
I was gonna
say something super controversial, but I'm not gonna say it.
I know what you're gonna say. Yeah, just keep that under wraps.
Yeah.
All right, you're proving to be quite an interesting character today.
I'm just saying. It's the questions, man. It's the questions.
Necrodia says, when will Jeff accept Voyager's the best Star Trek? Johnny has the right answer. Never.
Never.
Let's see here. Yeah, I hope he's going to wear the nipple suit when he plays me. Sure, George Clooney from Batman.
Oh, right, from Batman. Yeah.
And I did not know that Julie says today is Cesar Chavez Day in California.
Oh, there you go.
It gives some history there about the Delano grape strike not started by him. I've only read a little bit about that. I would have to refresh my memory on that strike. Fred should be played by Grace Park.
I mean, yes.
Yeah,
Hey,
yes. That's cool. Grace Park is cool, man.
Yeah. I don't remember what Grace Park looks like, though.
Let's just make once Mark Ruffalo.
Oh. Yes, Grace. Man, now that I've seen Grace Park, I really want Grace Park to play me. Please.
All right, All right, that's cool.
Yeah. Mark Ruffalo. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah.
Yeah. What is your plan for when zombies attack the city? Push Francis in front of them, and for all his horrible comments he's been making today, and then run.
I'm gonna helicopter them with my fists.
Helicopter? You're gonna do a fist helicopter move?
Yeah.
Not a leg helicopter move like Ryu or Chun-Li or somebody. Or
I'm gonna do a Zangief flying lariat where he goes. He does the spin.
Oh, I forgot he does that. Zangief. I don't ever like Zangief. He was such a dope.
Nobody plays Zangief. I mean, because he's only a grabs guy. He's a grappler. He's a wrestler.
He's gonna grab your one-eyed Willie.
Yeah. He's a Russian wrestler, so he sounds like this. I'm going to wrestle you, Ryu.
Right. He sounds exactly like that.
Yes. All Russians sound like this.
Sean Connery should play you if we could bring him back.
Man, that would be.
That's who should play you.
I watched it. I was watching some clips of old James Bond with him as James Bond. Dude was smooth.
Oh yeah, dude. On Sling Day, like BBC or AMC plays James Bond movies all the time with him.
Oh, that's cool. Oh yeah.
Bobby Lee should play Francis. Who's Bobby Lee?
Oh God, Bobby Lee was a comedian on Mad TV. He's he actually does kind of look like me. So you're kind of right, John. He does kind of look like me.
All right, cool.
Yep.
Good choices, folks. Julia, what is your everyday carry items? I guess things like we carry around with us. I always have my laptop in my backpack because I'm always going around. I always want to be able to work on my stories, my novels and stuff, or writing stuff. So I always have my laptop with me.
Nice.
What about you?
Yeah,
and my
no,
lightsaber, because you never know when you're going to run into a Sith.
All of my Apple stuff apparently, because God, who knew I was going to be just a Apple fanboy.
I didn't know this. You're a big Apple guy?
I'm not. I just happened to work out that way because I got an iPhone this year to replace my Android phone.
Well, you have a PC computer, right?
I have a PC. I have like most of everything else. Like I don't have any, but I have an iPhone, an Apple Watch, and AirPods. So the Apple AirPods. And I'm like, what happened to me?
Oh my God, you're going down.
What happened to me? Like, oh my God, I don't know what happened. So, yeah. But the AirPods, I need headphones. It doesn't matter. I always have to have earbuds because I like listening to stuff when I'm out.
All right.
Yeah.
Francis, my Russian instructor was a native Russian. Kind of sounded like what you just did.
Oh, really? Telling you. Maybe it's pretty close.
Victor, this is a question I get a lot. When will there be more Super Knocked Up? And I'm sorry. I'm sorry to say, I probably not. There probably will not be more. I wish there was. Thank you for, first of all, thank you for wanting it. Thank you for watching it, everybody. Victor and anybody else out there who watched it and wanting more. That's great to hear. That's an awesome compliment to the whole cast and crew who did a great job. And I mean, unfortunately, because of the just money situations, we're probably not going to be able to do more.
This is a weird thought. Have you ever thought of novelizing?
Interesting. So Mars was recommending like trying to do it as an audio. Speaking of audio dramas that Johnny mentioned today, doing it that way. I've done it. I've thought about. I have one comic issue, but again, comics are actually pretty expensive to make on your own. So I thought about doing a whole graphic novel of it, right? The whole story. I don't. You know what? That's interesting. I don't know. Since that's all I've been writing recently is like novellas and stuff, really, and so I've been working much more in that field. I don't know. Actually, I don't know if I really thought about doing it as a novel. That's an interesting. You're right. Holy shit. I don't know why. That's a great idea, man. That makes up for all your terrible comments earlier.
I didn't say all of my terrible comments.
Yes, but I knew what you were thinking in that warped brain of yours. That's a great idea, actually, because I've been publishing stuff on Amazon. Why don't I just... And I wrote it as a screenplay, the whole story. I could do it that way to get the story out there. Because then at least people like Victor and others, at least I could direct them to that and say like, well, here, I'm sorry I can't have a video series of it, but at least you can go read the rest of the story.
Yeah.
All right. There you go. This is why I have you as a co-host. You come up with great ideas like this.
I earned my keep.
Let's see. All right. Johnny's a big Apple fan too.
I mean, there's something
I'll
about
save
the
my
Apple
comments on that.
Something about that Apple ecosystem, man. I don't know.
Yeah, there's something, all right. All right. I think we thank you for all these great questions, folks. We have fun asking. Those are great. Good, nice hodgepodge of different topics. Okay. Wait, I do want to share this because Johnny was very kind. Johnny does like these pretty much every year, 24-hour film competitions in San Diego. When I was living out there, I got to help him out with a couple of them on the crew. They were a lot of fun. The whole crew was amazing, man. Like I've worked on a lot of great crews, also a lot of crews where people have a bunch of egos, and nobody had an ego in these sets.
Nice. Oh, that's always nice.
So Johnny knows a lot of awesome people who I got to become friends with as well. But he did this a Date, which was like a speed dating short film or 24-hour film. And this, folks, if you don't know, you have to write it, shoot it 48 hours. Sorry, write it, shoot it, edit it in 48 hours, basically.
Wow.
Or it's slightly maybe a little bit more because I think you get to turn in a Monday or something. But it's a very difficult task. Yeah. Anyway, he was kind enough. There's this comic store up in Oceanside, north of San Diego, that I knew the owners there, and they carried my Super Night Up comic. So we got this deal. They let them shoot in there, which was very cool.
Oh, that's nice.
It's a cool place. It's called, oh my God, it's so cool. I'm not going to remember the name right now. Johnny, please help me out because I want to give these guys props because they're really cool. It's a combination. It's a smart idea. Coffee house plus comic shop. So you can get like coffee and like pastries there, and there's also a comic shop though.
That's a smart move. Yeah, very smart move.
I'm gonna look it up in a second if he doesn't tell me. But anyway, my Super Night comic was on the shelf, right? So I was like, oh hey, can we throw this on the table in the scene the actors are doing? And he was cool with it. So it's in the shot, like the
nice
comic in the film. Hang on. Okay.
Paper.
I'm trying to.
Paper.
Why the hell are you trying to think of the name?
Well, Johnny says it's paper and then something.
Oh, okay. I was trying to look it up. Why is that not helping me?
It's a play. It's a play on words though of two different things. Paper cup, paper panels.
Panels. Thank you, Johnny. It's panels. Oh my God, I'm so glad you thought of it. It was driving me nuts, and it wasn't coming up in a quick search either. Panels, great place. All right. Even though they would be much better if it was just paper.
Well, that's the name of my next paper production company, as I am Michael Scott. So just called Paper.
Nice. All right, great. All right, cool. Thank you everybody for watching. You guys are great. Really appreciate you. Love you guys. Remember, we would really appreciate it if you can support us on Patreon, patreon.com/supergeekedup. If you $3 or more per month, you get to join us next because we're going to do after hours in a few minutes right after we end this show, and we do that every week. Now that we're done with all our Snyder Cut and other extra stuff, Francis and I can plan out a special fandom episode, which we're supposed to be doing for people as well.
Yeah, we'll discuss.
Yes, so we'll do that soon. We'll do hopefully maybe a couple to make up for it, and we'll have a lot of fun doing that. Let's see here. So folks, if you're a Patreon supporter, join us for after hours at patreon.com/supergeekedup. We'll put the link up on the page there. Just refresh it if you don't see it right away. The rest of you will see, of course, next Wednesday, 11 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Pacific for some more geeky fun. Thank you, Scorpio. Thank you, everybody. Glad you enjoyed it. Yes, Victor, this is great. Be kind, everybody, to each other.
Yeah.
Chaz, good. I didn't know if you were still there. Awesome. Necrodius, we will debut the Ren cut. This will make that a special Patreon perk, maybe.
Right next to Night Thong. It's gonna be great.
Yeah, dude. We've started Night Thongs. We had a great start last week of that book, right?
We did. Yeah.
So now next time Christina's on, we'll start the Ren cut. Yes, thank you everybody for watching. We love you guys. If you're watching in post, thank you so much. Please always feel free to leave comments in the YouTube. We'll reply to all those. And you can follow Francis, aka the other guy, at Super Geeked Up on Twitter. Francis is over at sinceresarcasm.net, where he does some shows where he insults different races and people. And I'm totally kidding. I'm totally kidding. I'm sorry.
That's only sometimes. Sometimes.
Only at this show, apparently, he does that. No, actually, of course, Francis is a super polite guy. Yeah. And you do online friend simulator, right? I get
yes.
the name wrong.
Yeah. New episode up now, so check it out.
Perfect. Great. And supergeekedup.com, of course, is where you can find gaming videos, Super Knocked Up, Super Geeked Up, other DC Action Hour, lots of stuff, actually. Lots of fun stuff. All right. Thank you for watching. Yes. Good night, everybody. Oh, yes, of course. And Necrodius lingering in the chat most every week. That's a perk as well. Woo-woo. Absolutely. Thanks, everybody. We will see you next week. Until then, stay geeky. Bye. See you.